Hello, welcome to the golden days. Right place and you're right on time. These moments are the ones you'll save. Hold on to for the rest of your life. These here are the golden days. These here are the golden days. Oh, we'll talk about these days 20 years from now. Lean in and look around. The golden days are happening now.
Blues legend. You're right, mate. One message to the Blue now. Okay, mate. Keep right on. The Blues. Come on.
Keep right on.
Keep right on.
Hey, Ian. Keep right on, baby. Hey, boy, Blue.
Come on, you Blue boys.
Just keep right on and shit on the villa.
Keep right on.
Hey, what's going on, Bluenoses? We're back with the Blues football phone-in, and I am sweating. So we've got some special guests on tonight. It's going to be a good live stream. Blues against Sheffield United. How we feel about it. So be great if you can get your calls in, get your opinions in. It's another game on the road for the boys in Royal Blue. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a point at least, or even a win, better still. So let's get our guests on. So our first guest, it's only Josh from Lawler's Law. How you doing, son?
I'm not too bad, mate. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks, mate. It's bloody hot, isn't it, mate?
It's very hot. Obviously, I'm not sure what people are seeing, but the fire's currently happening in Starbridge. I kind of showing how hot it is. I know,
Yeah.
not too far. So hopefully everyone's okay with those, and hopefully everyone watching's nice and cool and ready for a chill podcast. So it should be a good night.
That's it, mate. That's it. It's good to have you on again, mate, as well. And Josh has helped me loads behind the scenes, and I just want to just say a massive thank you, because it's really hard for me to do this on my own. You know, there's lots of editing and stuff, and like you've helped me like with quizzes and things like that, and like it takes hours. So Josh, cheers, mate. Means the world to me.
Anytime, mate. Anytime you need it.
And our third guest, let's get him on. It's only Jamie from Lawler's Law. It's the Lawler's Law Army. Right, son.
All right, mate. How we doing?
So, mate, you?
Good. All good. I mean, just carnage getting home with the fire and stuff, but I just, again, echo what Josh says. Hope everyone's okay, man. Really am praying.
So, for anybody that's watching that doesn't know, there's a massive wildfire in Stourbridge, and literally where I live and where Jamie lives, it's right in the middle of us. It's like literally like we're both either side of it, and it's actually like, well, they can't put it out yet, can they?
There's 15 houses on fire from what I'm reading.
Yeah, it's really bad. I mean, my estate's all like smoked and smoggy, like it's all blowing over, and the same by you as well, innit, Jay? Like it is really bad, innit? Like, so I just hope everyone's all right and stuff, and everybody's got out. But Jay, it's always a pleasure getting you on, son.
Cheers. Thank you for having me, man. Like, just obviously, I'd love to do more of these, but life busy, Mr. trying to move house and all that jazz. But I'm always glad to jump on and do a live stream with you, man.
Cheers, mate. And let's get our last and final guest. And Bluenoses, you ain't going to believe this. Let's get him on.
Let's do this.
It's the Messiah.
Oh,
Forever true to the royal blue.
All right, son.
mate, every time I see that, it just absolutely makes me laugh, mate. Puts a smile on my face. So funny.
Let's
Absolutely
do this.
brilliant. Let's do this. Let's do this, mate.
Superb, son. Reach, it's always a pleasure, mate. Getting you on. And you know me, lads, I am usually last minute, like in organising a stream just because of my work pattern. Like I'm like you, we never sleep. I'm up all hours doing the nights and the days. So I'm always lastminute.com. So, lads, to everybody that's come on, you know where I'm like, but it's always a pleasure getting you on.
Mate, pleasure to be on. We're mob banded, mate, ain't we, with Lawless Law, mate?
Yeah, that's it, mate.
It's mob
We're all
banded,
on it, mate.
Yeah.
Lawless Law takeover.
Absolutely.
We tried to get Max on as well, but he was having none of it.
He messaged me, yeah, just saying he's out, isn't he? Bless him. So we'll get him on next time, mate. We'll get him on next time.
Yeah, we will. So we got a big game coming up then, boys. We know what the few fixtures are like, and to everybody that's watching, it's a really hard start in it. Blues away at Sheffield United on the road. Both teams have had a really good pre-season. Blues winning, obviously, the majority. I know it means nothing, but obviously, like it's like fitness, getting the players used to more of what Davis wants from them, and then Sheffield United having a good pre-season as well, and bagging some goals as well. Just been looking at some of their results and stuff. So, lads, I'll ask Josh first. What do you guys think about this game on Saturday, and what kind of things do you expect to see? So, start with you first, Josh.
I'm expecting a bit. I was at Swansea on Saturday just gone, and that first half was diabolical. It was the same as last season, and it showed why we were getting beaten away. Second half, we seemed to come out. There was a few maybe tactical changes or position-wise moves around, and it seemed to work, and players seemed to link up a lot better. So I'm hoping going away Sheffield United, they've got a lot of shit going on behind the scenes at the moment. I know we did our Lawless Law podcast last night, and we were talking, and Jamie mentioned that they still owe 35 million to their old owners. So it's a lot of off-the-scene stuff that's going on. Gus Harmer's leaving. Some of their other big players have left. Like, they've got good quality, but still some players leaving is going to put you off. I think we just got to go in and try and do our best. I can see a 2-1 win. Realistically, I feel like if we go in there to play for a draw, it's going to be Davis's game style to play.
Yeah.
But it's a new season. No one really knows how everyone's going to play. It'll be good to see what we've got and what we can do. We've still got 3 weeks of the transfer window, which I'm sure we'll talk about later. 3 weeks of the transfer window to improve if we need to. So it'll be a good start. It's a tough start. Sheffield United, then Bristol City at home. Are tough games to play. But it'll definitely give us an idea of where we are and what we need. And players like Buchanan coming back after so long got injured. It's nice to see him back on the field. Solis on the weekend, second half, looked a complete out-of-this-world player. He looked so comfortable, controlled. And Prisk, I've said it plenty of times, and people slate me for it, but Prisk is getting 15, 20 goals this season, and I can't see anything less. I think he's going to be absolutely on fire. The last time I come on, there was a disagreement about we're playing weaker teams, but even against Swansea, he gets a flick of a goal and scores 15, 20 goals by the end of the season. I think he's going to be very influential this year.
Yeah.
More so than if you played Stano, Josh, as the 9.
Yeah. I think Prisk is that striker that's slowly coming into. He's getting into the right shape of the strength that he needs to be playing with us. He's a young player. I know Stano's young as well, but Stano's had a lot of time in English football. He's been moulded the way that Fulham wanted him. He then went lower leagues at Exeter and different managers and stuff coming in. So I think Prisk coming in and being trained to play the English football the way that Davis wants him is going to be a lot better. I think you keep Vincente around him, Stano on the left, Vinny on the right. Although Vincente played the number 10 second half against Swansea, and looked great. Him and John Solis linked up so well, and every time Solis got the ball and turned, it was forward thinking. It was to Vincente who went forward, who then brought in Prisk, and it was on the attack, and we were able to turn it that way. So I think there's going to be a few of them that are going to be influential this season, but I think Prisk is going to be our goalsman, and I think, so I said 15, 20 goals this season. I think he's going to be influential. Stano will do what Stano does and get goals when we need them, and be there as a team player and get assists and make the runs that we know he does. But I just think, as a number 9 out and out, I just think Prisk is going to have a better season.
Fair enough, mate. Jamie, question I asked earlier, and then any points that you agree or disagree with Josh? Or
I agree with Josh's comments. I firmly think that Sheffield United are secretly fucked. Like, they're losing all their players. They owe money. I mean, if you look, we brought this up last night on our pod. Like, even their own fans, a lot of them are predicting that they're in a relegation scrap already, and the season's not even started for them yet. Like, this is a team that could very, very quickly be in the mire. I think it's going to be a tough game. I think it's a Chris Wilder team. They're going to come out the blocks. They're going to start crunching people, snapping people. But I think this is going to be the make or break of, are you going to see the John Solis we've signed that's going to get stuck in with them? I firmly think Prisk is going to be the answer, and he's an animal to play. I think you get him and Jay and Vincente linking as a 3. It's going to be disgusting. I personally see a genuine 1-1 or 2-1 win. I don't see us losing first game. I think Clara and Neumann showed that they're a brick wall at the back. I think, obviously, once Lund's fitting Lund's in, it will be good to look at. And Buchanan looked good. He still had, obviously, a bit of rust, but sharpness is there, speed's there, everything you want's there. I'm excited for this season starting. A couple more signings and I'll be even happier.
Fair play, son. Reach, what are you saying, son?
Am I saying? Yeah, just what the lads have said. Totally agree with everything Josh and Jamie have said there. It's I was excited when we signed Prisk. We all knew that he was pretty much signed for this season. He's always going to take a bit of time to settle in. He's only a young kid, isn't he, at the end of the day? But his potential is massive, and I'm sure he could have gone to a lot bigger clubs than Blues. I think a lot of clubs were in for him, and he decided to come to us. Obviously, we've got the financial power to obviously give him a good contract, paying what he wants to get paid. But by all accounts, we did really well to fend off a lot of competition to sign him. And we saw glimpses of it last season, and he was unlucky not to get a few goals, wasn't he? The West Brom game, he hit the post. He was desperately unlucky. So a couple of them goals, a couple of them shots go in, the goals stood, then obviously he'd have had an even better start. But looking at his pre-season form, you can't knock it, really, can you? So I just think, like, we lost, was it 13 games last season? We lost away. So we need to rectify that. And I think they will, by how Davis, how the club have recruited for Davis, we're clearly going to be mixing it up, and the away games are going to be the ones where we're just going to be, we're going to go toe to toe with them, and then at home we can obviously play a bit better football, we'll have more of the ball. But on Saturday, I just want to win dirty. I don't care how we do it. I just want to be solid, compact. I want tackles going in. I want to fight for everything. I'll take a 0-0, but I can see us. I can see us getting a 2-1. I can see us nicking a win. Sheffield United are one of them teams, aren't they? They're just sort of like, they're just like a decent championship team, aren't they? They're a decent championship team. They've got some good players. I know they've lost a lot of players, but they've still got good players in, like Callum O'Hare. They've obviously recruited Calvin Phillips again from Man City. I know he's obviously had poor seasons previously, that's dropped down a division, but they've got some real experience and some decent players that can hurt you. But I don't fear any of them at all. Obviously, first game of the season away from home. I just hope we stand up and be counted, and I think we will. I mean, we need some more players in, but if we started Gray on the left, Vicente on the right, even Stano in the 10 and Prisk in the 9, I mean, that's a pretty decent championship start anyway, isn't it? I mean, look how much that squad assembly will be based on that. So we've got the players. Yeah. We just need those 3, the 10, the 8, and another winger. So that they need to sort that out, don't they? And I think they will. But I'm looking forward to the season. It's going to be a tough start. So let's not hope that's not skewed too much if we don't pick up as many points as we'd like. But I expect us to take at least a point at Sheffield United, beat Bristol, and then 4 points out of 2 games. We'll take that, and then we'll just push on. And then the home games we've got are tough, but we're at home. We could beat anyone at home. So we just got to make sure that we do the business. But I'm pretty pleased with kind of how pre-season the summer's kind of gone, and I still think we've got plenty of business to do. So yeah, I'm optimistic.
Some really good comments there, lads. Another question I've got for you as well is obviously we had that unity, didn't we? You know, when like Knight had come in, I know we got relegated and all that and stuff, but like obviously we got back up and the 111 points. There was that real like. There's still like debates on Chris Davies, but I mean, have you lads read his latest interview with Sky Sports, and like has that like changed his perspective about like his plan A and plan B, and like he's willing to adapt? And I mean, like we played Swansea, didn't we? And we had less possession. It's kind of on the counter and stuff as well. So I mean, what do you lads think of that? So I'll start with you first, Josh.
I haven't seen his latest pod. I know that a lot of people are talking. He was on TalkSport today. I ain't got around to listen to it yet. But being at Swansea, it was like bread and butter difference in the second half. Yeah. It was like they went in at half time. Yes, we were 1-0 up by a very lucky goal. That's a great touch by Prish to get it. But we didn't deserve it. We should have been 3-4-0 down. Just thank God their right winger couldn't score. But second half, we came out, and in the nicest way possible, I think it was Pake's worst game for Blues. As soon as you brought him off the pitch, there was a lot more confidence there with certain players. And we seemed to come out the second half attacking. And it made me look into situations last year where we'd have a really, really poor first half. You'd go in at half time and they'd come out and you'd sit there and wonder, what has Chris Davies actually said to you? Because you've done nothing. Where Max gave a point to us yesterday where he said it was very much reminded him of the Preston game, last season, going 1-0 up, getting defensive, keeping it solid, keeping it strong at the back. I totally agree with what he was saying. And I think second half, he must have said something at half time, say, like, look, let's not do this, let's do this way instead. Let's try that. We'll make these changes at this point. And it worked. And going on what Rich said about Prisk, it's one of those. Last season, he had a lot of chances. Not as many as Kyogo, but he had a lot of chances. I've said it before. I think he's very much a confidence player. He's got 5 or 6 in pre-season. It's been a long time since a player's done that for us. But he played West Brom. He scored that last-minute goal and it got disallowed. I feel like if that goal had been counted for, you'd have had a different kind of Prisk to the end of the season. He'd have come into pre-season now how he is with a lot more confidence, and he'd be so dangerous. But I think he will be anyway because he knows he's in the right place at the right time. Yeah. But I think Davis is going to have that ability now where we've got a set-piece coach coming in that's going to allow him to take his mind off that bit. He's got his other coaches to support that. He can now try and manage the team and work out when we're going wrong and make those changes without having to try and do it on his own. And I think for the last couple of seasons, last season especially, he tried to just do everything on his own, where I feel like now it's going to be the point of utilise who you've got around you, utilise the team that we have of backroom staff, and getting the best out of people rather than trying to cover everything between 2 or 3 of them. Yeah. So I'm quite excited to see what he can do this season. I believe every time the man opens his mouth, I believe every word that comes out of it. I have said Davis should have been out. But
he talks really well, doesn't he, Chris?
Yeah.
He does talk really well, doesn't
he? You're invested in the conversation. Yeah. And he's the same as Wagner. Wagner talks, and you're glued to whatever he says, and you take it in. So I'm all here for what he brings this season, and we've said it in the past. I think the first 10, 15 games, up until probably November, December time, are going to be very, very key for him. Yeah. I'm happy to see what comes of those games and back him as much as we can. And I think more importantly, it's got to be, if we do happen to lose against Sheffield United on Saturday, fans need to not immediately be Davis out. The team need to be backed. Yeah. Everyone needs to be backed. And that means from the top to the bottom need to be backed. And I think that's the biggest thing that Blues fans can do at the moment is get behind them and hopefully Sheffield United should be a good game.
That's one thing I love about the Blues fans, mate. Like, you know, I always say that they're my Blues before the football. Like, you know, the memories I had as a kid, the atmosphere and stuff like, and like when there's that like unity, mate, and the hostility, like, you know, the atmosphere, mate. Like, honestly, there's nothing better, mate. Like, I fucking love it. Like, so yeah, like, I completely agree with you, mate. So let's pray now that get these hard games out the way and see where we go for the season. So, Jamie, your thoughts, mate, and if you saw what he was saying at Sky Sports or even the Talk Sport interview as well, and just recapping on things what Josh said, really.
It's tough, really, for me. Obviously, people who watch my pod and people who know me know my feelings and know that Davis severely pissed me off a lot last year because of this whole Plan A, Plan B situation. It looks like he's implementing more of a Plan B and a different style of football. I'm also willing to accept that it was our first year in the Championship and learn our lessons as we go along. That's fine. If there's something different this year, my biggest gripe was always the same: game management. Dropped too many points at home. We dropped too many points away. The amount of 1-1s we had at home was a joke. The one that comes to mind straight away is the 1-1 with basically Stokes under fucking 18s, where they just had Steven Nzonzi and scored from a corner. It's them little moments for me that annoyed me and irked me last season, but I'm willing to kind of go, right, learn your lessons, go ham. I'll give him the first 10 to 15 games myself, and I'll try not to Davis out and shout it on to the mountaintops this time. But yeah, I do believe he has a plan B this time, and I do believe that people can learn as a manager, and he is young as a manager. It's his first proper job. He's 2.5, 3 seasons deep. He'll be this year now. Like, let's go with it. Let's see what happens. Tough start, but I agree with what you said as well. Get a point away, or Rich, get a point away at Sheff. Get the win against Bristol. It is a cracking start, and then, you know, is it Southampton and Dingles at home back to back?
I think so.
Like, you know, I'm there. That's what I'm excited for. I can't. You don't understand the levels of. I think my girlfriend's sick of me saying it. I can't wait for Wolves at home. I can't wait for 90 minutes of screaming at them 12-toed dingle bastards. And I'm just so excited for it. Like,
you worded that. I mean, you gave them really like some icing on the cake there, because I would have worded them two completely differently. I would have called them I Spy and the flea-ridden dogheads.
Oh yeah, like it's true though, isn't it? Like web feet custard bowl bastards. But hey, we move. It's okay. Rich,
son. Rich, your thoughts, son?
On Davis and his interview.
Yeah, and like the fans kind of coming together and stuff as well, more so. And
yeah, definitely. I haven't actually heard it, to be fair. I've only heard what people have said, what he said. I couldn't find it actually. I went to look at it the other day. Went on Sky Sports, and for some reason I couldn't see it, so I'll have to catch up on it. But I can imagine what he said, or know what he said through other people on the WhatsApp group. I just think, like you say, like when he talks, you listen, and I think that's the reason why Knighthead like him, because he's a company man. So yeah. He's very professional, he's very articulate, he's data driven, and he's a fantastic coach. So Knighthead, like, he's an absolute dream for us, because that's what they want. They want him. He's clean cut. He doesn't flap on an interview. He sticks to his line, although a lot of people might say that's quite annoying, but he's just very well media trained to not say the right things. And that's right. We need someone at the club doing that. You don't want them losing their shit on interviews and stuff. So I really like Davis. I always have. I got a little bit disappointed with him and annoyed with him last season on a load of games, and I thought he was very lucky to keep his job. More so, I was annoyed after that Blackburn at home game. I'd had enough, to be honest. It got to the point where I thought, I just need a bit of a break from this. I remember walking out there and I was absolutely gutted. I was dejected for the first time ever. And then I thought to myself, a few days later, look, come on, we've got fantastic owners. We've got a lovely stadium coming. The stadium we've got now, you know, let's try and not act like a 3-year-old petulant child. So, long and short of it, I'm comfortable that he's got this season. I like him. I really want it to work, and I think for me, again, if we give him the tools, I think he will do a job. Which I did say last season, and I think now he understands and he realises, after having 12 months in the Championship, he kind of knows. He knows what to expect. I know it sounds silly for someone who deals with data, but unless you actually see it up front for yourself, like you're at the stadium, you see the size of the opposition's players, how to play, he'll be better off for it. He's been there, he's done it. So he is at a disadvantage last season. Most of their managers in that division had kind of seen these teams before. Davis never played against half these teams.
It's a brand new league,
that's what I'm saying. So they've never played. So, and if you notice, when we were crap away against certain teams, it didn't happen on the home games. So, you know, soon as he had like a bit of experience with it, like anything in life, you're better second time round, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I just think like we need to come together on it. And I think like, and some people, like I know the guys won't do this, but just because you said you don't like Davis last season or you wanted him out, doesn't mean you can't change your mind, because he's fine. Do you know what I mean? You can. I mean, it's almost like if he has a good start, then it doesn't matter what people said about him last season, because I said the same, and I'm a Davis advocate. Me and Jay, pretty much all last season wanted him to stay, bar after then Blackburn and there's another game. I'm thinking I can't be doing this. So it's fine. It's fine to say that, you know, you're behind him, even if he wasn't last season. That's football, and things can change like the wind. So I think this season, for me personally, over the summer, I mean, it's changed a lot recently, but I think there's been quite a lot of negativity and worry. So the club obviously did what they did with the statements that they put out, which is fine. Yeah. If that pleases some fans, like I said on the last podcast.
Which, by the way, they didn't have to do, really, did they? But
no, they didn't. No, they absolutely didn't. No, they didn't need to do that, because what's it to say? There isn't anything to say. I mean, you didn't learn anything from Wagner anyway, because there's nothing to say. But if they felt they had to come out because certain sections of fans were worried, but he didn't clarify anything. He just said what we already knew anyway. But anyway, that is what it is. So I think they went against the grain on that one for it, but that's fine. If fans are happy, then so are we. But I just think like we just need to really enjoy the season. I think we're having the same old thing with some of the transfers, and we're going to obviously miss out on Gelhardt now, which is a shame.
Yeah.
But I think we all saw it coming after a few weeks. He's messing around when he obviously waiting for them to come in and sign him. So let's just hope we can get someone better than him through the door. And we've gone for quality, haven't we, over quantity this season. Yeah. So I know we haven't had the 15, 20 million signings, but I think the signings we have made are going to make a big difference to the current group we've got. And let's be honest, the players we signed in January will be like new signings anyway. We spent a lot of money in January. So those players they've adapted to the league, the climate, they know what it's all about. So your Vicentes, your Prisks, they're going to be like new. Solis again, he'll be a beast for us. So I think we've got a lot of reason to be optimistic. So I think we just need to get behind them and get on with it.
Well, this is
last season. Sorry, I think last season we signed players to bring in quality players.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that after a certain amount of games, certain players didn't fit the Knighthead criteria. Hence why they've been pushed out, or they've now gone and other people are leaving. I think the team that we have now, as much as it's not much different to last season, certain players have been left out deliberately, because they're not, their attitude maybe, or off the pitch antics, or how they're performing on the pitch or in training, etc., might not be what Wagner and Davis want. I think looking through the comments and stuff, and people talk about other signings we're interested. I know that Max Bird's come out today as the young lad from Bristol City. He is 100% the kind of player we need, because as much as his stats aren't the best, he still is very an influential player on the pitch. And Bristol fans look fuming that he's potentially leaving. And you sit there and you go, you've taken one of Middlesbrough's most longest playing centre-halves, who was very experienced in the league. You potentially could take Bristol City's best player from what their fans are saying. If you go and get like another winger that's going to be able to push the talent even more, we've got a very good squad of players that we don't need much. All we need is the competition between ourselves. But it needs to be the friendly competition of, if Gray gets picked over Stano, Stano supports him, gets behind him, but when he comes on, he does his job. Rather than, we're going with Gray today and Stano's having a paddy because he hasn't been picked, which I think in the past players' attitudes, we've had that a lot. They think they should be starting players.
Yeah,
I know Max loves to say it. I'm pretty sure Paik is one of those players. But I think we need a team that we're now getting behind each other, we're supporting each other, and the only disarray at the moment is the fans getting behind Davis. If he goes into the season, and everyone keeps saying give him 10, 15 games, if we go 15 games and we're second in the league, all these people that are saying Davis out are going to be the ones online going, I've never said Davis out. I think he's the best manager ever. If you're going to be like that when we're second in the league or in the playoffs or whatever, be like it now and push that we can potentially we're not going to be top. Wolves and West Ham have got too much good quality and so a few other teams. But you know what I mean? Get behind the players now rather than in 15 games just because it's looking good where we are. Support the players now, support the management now, and back it all.
There's some people though. Sorry, mate. So I was just going to say, but this is the problem with everybody in general, just the society they're in. Some people generally just don't like Davis, for example, like they wouldn't like another person just for whatever reason. No matter what they do, they're not going to like him. So if we were sitting second in the league at Christmas, someone would probably go, "Oh yeah, shit footballer, isn't it?" So you can't win. So you're gonna get people who just won't have a bar of him at all. And that's just how they are because they've set their stall out. They don't like him, and they're waiting for him to mess up or make a mistake or even say something in an interview. They're just waiting and waiting with their notepads, just going, "Oh, we said that. Oh, he's X, Y, and Z." So you're just always going to get it. That's just the facts of life. But they're the sort of people that you don't really want to listen to anyway. Because
the Swansea game is a great example of that as well, Rich. I mean, like, you know, there's still like. Not defending the performance because obviously, you know, they're a good team. They're now Mugs are the Swansea. You know, they've spent some money as well. And like, you know, there's still room for improvement. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. We've got a long way to go. But, you know, one shot and one goal, like the whole of the stats, like, obviously, like it needs massive improvement. But like, at the end of the day, we fucking won.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You say massive improvement. I mean, it's a clean sheet. You've won 1-0.
Yeah.
Job done. And also,
you know what I'm saying, though, don't you? Like,
yeah, the players in our league, anyway, in general, they're not going to be perfect anyway. So you're always going to have issues with certain players and certain teams and whatever, because otherwise they'd be playing in the Premier League, wouldn't they? So that you know, unfortunately, you know, you're going to sign players for X amount of money, and they're not going to have like brilliant games every game because they'd be in the Premier League or they'd be in La Liga or whatever. So I think sometimes you just need to understand that we're not signing perfect players and they are going to make a mistake. And just because they made a mistake in one game doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be shit in the next. So it's like anything in life, isn't it? You've just got to hopefully they're as consistent as they can for what we need them to do. And Davis is no different. If anyone thinks he sets up a team to go sideways and backwards and to lose a game, they're absolutely wrong. Sorry, I was going to swear there. They're absolutely wrong. They'll go in there to win the game. And the only reason they won't win the game, 9 times out of 10, will because they haven't executed his plan properly, because he knows what he's doing. So the players aren't good enough to do what he needs to do. So, you know, that's just kind of how it is, really, isn't it?
But it's like sitting in the stands at Swansea, and Max said to me yesterday that Foot Mob put 𝒖𝒆𝒊𝒔 Samuel as player of the match. To me, it was Beadle. Beadle had a great game.
Yeah, mate.
Off the pitch, he was commanding the box. He was commanding the ball. He made a really couple of good saves that kept us in the game. He was big every time that right wing got through. He made himself big. He put him off, and he had a really good game. And then he did one kick in the second half that was towards Gray, and it come over Gray, and Gray just stopped running. And a guy next to me was like, "Oh, fucking Beadle's back again, kicking it out for throw." And I'm like, last season he'd kick it out 15 yards into our own half for a throw-in with no one around him. He's not put a foot wrong in his half, but the second that the first ball went out for a throw-in, you were on his back. Like, get
that's
behind
what
the lad. And you look at the videos after, and I've got it perfectly on camera, is that all the players are doing that big cheer thing that Davis does after Prish then goes up because he scored the winner, and then they're all shouting, all the fans are like, "Beat up," and he just didn't want to do it. And I'm sort of like, I don't think I'd want to do it if all the fans have been shouting abuse at me for one bad kick.
I think he's just awkward, isn't he? I think he's just awkward, isn't he? He's an awkward.
I think he had a good game.
Maybe he's shy or whatever.
I spoke to my
on his back for one kick, though.
I spoke to my dad about Beadle. Like, I wanted to know what his thoughts was. You know, me and my dad are close and stuff. I said to my dad, "What do you think about the Beadle scenario?" And he turned around and said, "You know, like he dropped a few clangers, obviously, but he said, you know what, fair play to the kid. He's got balls, really. Like, you know, he's come back with a point to prove. He had a bit of abuse, like, now for some of the performances and that. But he said, you know, he's come back, and he said, I'll back him if he's got a blue shirt on, and I completely agree with him. Like, you know, and yeah, like in terms of the Swansea game, he was He was, weren't he? You know, he done really well, didn't he? Like, so fair play to him. And the Barcelona game as well. I know he had that fucking
Howler.
That one blip, didn't he? But then when the penalties come, he did redeem himself.
He did. But this is what we're getting now, aren't we? We're getting a young keeper who's going to make mistakes, and that clearly Blues are comfortable for him to do that because they don't want to spend 10 million quid on a keeper at the moment. Fair enough, I suppose.
Can we just get a keep right on for Graham as well? Graham, you absolute legend, son.
Okay, nice.
Cheers,
one, keep right on,
Can I just quickly throw one thing that has impressed me a lot as well? It's Knighthead have seemed to have learnt as well. Like Wagner going, like obviously Kai Wagner going. We got a left back in within a week. Like that's something for me that obviously is really important, and I'm hoping we're asking other partners happy when they move abroad now, because apparently that's a thing now in football, and partners can make players want to leave after 6 months. Prick. But it's one of them things where I love the fact that we lost Wagner and everyone was like, oh God, no, what? And then Lund comes in and you go, oh, okay. That's like, we spent most of the first 4 to 6 months of last season going, we need a left back. Cashing is not the fucking answer. What are we doing? To instantly replacing a left back. And you kind of go, okay, this is good. Like, it's nice to see that Davis is hopefully developed as a manager. Knighthead are now learning the English game a bit more, and their recruitment's coming in a bit better, and we're kind of going, okay, this is what we need. Let's bring it in. And I love that.
Yeah, I agree, mate. Can we get another keep right on as well, lads? I just want to give this guy a shout out because he's been my rock, and the guy's a legend, and he does a lot for me as well. You know, like he's been on the phone to me because we both down sleep all hours. Emu, you legend, son. Cheers, son. Thank you, mate.
Also, George, my comments aren't made at you. In the comments, get there. You weren't at Swansea, but you are a really bad Beadle hater.
I'm not a massive fan of him, but I get behind him. But I just, it is what it is, isn't it?
The Barcelona game was the epitome of Beadle. I screamed, leave, you prick, when we conceded that goal, and then was following him at the end of the game going, you absolute world beater, what a man.
But that's fine. That's funny though, isn't it?
Like,
that's what I mean. You can change your mind, mate. You can change your opinion. It's fine.
Graham's on fire tonight. He's just dropped a gift as well. Cheers, but just quickly that, lads, as well, before I turn the phones on. You know, I was reading again, like, you know, just look back from like how far we've come and stuff, you know, the Carson Young era and all that, and now the club nearly like fucking potentially going, and like, you know, like I read something, I think it was last week or the week before, about Blues again being the top club for the most, generating the most revenue, along with like the parachute payments, or like if not more, like, you know, and isn't it great to be in that position and just go like, you know, that's my club, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is.
I think we said it on Lawler's Law last week. We had Tommy on as a guest, and Tommy said that in his vlog for the Barcelona game, when you panned around at the end, if you just look at the stadium looked beautiful. And for the first time in a very long time, we can now look at our club and go, we are what we want to look like. You see the royal blue, you see all the smart branding, you see all the... Yes, okay, there's the issue with people not liking the kits and stuff, although, going to say it, I like the away kits come out today. But people moan about the home kit and stuff. But when you go to St Andrews now, you get the vibe of being in a joyful football club. People aren't turning up at 5 to 3 now, doom and gloom and glum. And when it is raining, it's a dark game and you sort of the ball. When it's raining now, all the fans are up for it still, and they're having a good, joyful time because it's just much better. So where we were 10, 15 years ago and where we are now, people need to realise that we're not in that doom and gloom anymore. Things might be tough, but we're going to get better.
Definitely.
I agree. Should we turn the phones on, boys? Let the Bluenoses call in.
Definitely.
Yeah, because George's asking me how to do it.
Come on, you Bluenoses.
George texts me again. How do I call in?
We're gonna put the number on screen in a sec, waiting for the phone to turn on. I hope I charged it.
Oh, mate. Imagine if you didn't. That would have been a bit of an error, wouldn't it?
Oh, mate. You'd have to click your fingers, son. You're the Messiah, ain't you? Well, he says he's.
So I am, but I'm a fraud, mate.
Do you wanna watch it one more time?
Yes.
Let's do this.
Oh
It's
man.
every time, mate. Every time.
Oh mate.
You and your AI, you absolutely love it, don't you?
It weren't me. It was Emu.
Emu, mate. Emu
Down to
games.
his son.
There's one of
Have
me
you
in the
still
back
got
as
your
well.
one of what? Have you still got one of Wagner walking in and shaking your hand?
Yeah.
You loved that one last year, didn't you?
Why ain't this
Lee
sharing?
Burke. Yes, Lee Burke. From his owner, by the way, if you're bored at work tomorrow, Lorna's Hall, 12 o'clock.
Hello.
Hello, Jay. Colin from Chelsea.
Colin,
How you doing, Colin?
All right, not too
It's
bad.
good to have you on, mate. As always.
I watch it every time you're on, mate, and I miss it.
No, it's good to get you on, mate. As always.
Yeah.
What you saying then, Colin?
Well, I'm gonna have to add what do I reckon about the Barnsley player, the winger, what we after?
Reyes, is it?
Reyes clearer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything in it, if I'm honest. I'm seeing their admin are posting a lot about him recently. And I don't know whether that's just a tactic like we did with Jay last season, where they post it to kind of show a point. Great player, don't get me wrong. I think he'd really suit what we need, but I can't see it happening.
What you reckon, Cole?
I've been on Barnsley YouTube, and he looks a good player to me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I think the fans love him. Then again, I thought Anderson was a good player. I mean, we got rid of him, didn't we?
Yeah.
This is the problem, isn't it? Like, you fall for when you watch like the YouTube clips, everyone looks absolute world beater. That's why I try and stay off their best clips now, because it's just like gives a false narrative, really, doesn't it? But I think he's only done it in League One, hasn't he? To be fair, so I think it'd be a bit of a gamble. I think we could do better if we could buy him and have him as a squad player, and then get someone else in. But then I think we're going to be too top heavy with it. So I don't know if he's maybe the right player at the wrong time. I think we need someone with a bit more experience, in my view, just to push Gray to that left wing position.
Yeah, definitely need the left winger, don't we, lads?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, definitely. I can't take Stano being on the left anymore, Colin.
No,
That's only my opinion, mate. You know, I mean, like, I keep saying it. Probably the people's heads in, but you know, like, when we signed him and I was just watching videos on him, like his goals he scored for Exeter and stuff, and you know, he has scored some cracking goals for us, like, and no disrespect to like August Priest, but you know, he ain't yet, has he? Like, you know what I mean? And Jay's proven that he can. He's just playing to his strengths, isn't he? And I was talking to Emu about it. You know, like, we talk a lot on the phone. He said, you know, if you're not going to play to his strengths, and you know, that's why, like, a lot of the time last season he was like running all over the place because he ain't getting the ball to him. Is he like? But I mean, August Prisk, obviously, like, you know, he's a cracking player, and if he wants him out for Stano, you know, he's got my full backing, obviously. But I just think the amount of money that we've spent on Jay, you know, why ain't he playing him as a 9? Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
When he's a number 9, he's just a fantastic player.
Yeah.
Which I can't understand. You know, he's putting him on the wing, out of the match.
Yeah.
And we might get away with it. But away from home, I think it's going to cost us.
Yeah. Lads, what do you think? Do you agree? Would you disagree, or?
I think if we're going to quickly touch on the Jay thing we just spoke about, for me, Jay is a central kind of player. He's that player you want in that middle of the park, whether that's in the 10 or the 9. I think personally his best position is a 9. He's a clinical finisher when he gets the chance, but if you're going to play him in the 10, play him in the 10, but as an advanced 10 that can actually run with Prisk. But I just think he's wasted out on the left at times. He'll run his heart out, he'll do everything, he'll graft, but he's not as effective as you want him out on the left. Like, obviously, Matt's Cleary, this guy we're on about, the winger, I think he's one of them players where he'd want to come in and be in the 11. And I think he'd have to accept, if he comes to this club, that unfortunately he's going to be behind Dimmy. He's going to be behind Vicente. Jay will probably end up starting over him and mixed with And I mean, he's just been mentioned in the comments, but Pat Roberts is still in this squad as well. Like he'd be having to try and get past 4 or 5 wingers at that point to try and get in the 11.
Yeah.
I think Stano's got the potential to have a great season. Now, I'm one of these where I can see Stano on the left and support it because he can kind of play anywhere across the front. But I think it's going to be a tough one with who you're going to have up front. If you've got Prish scoring 7-8 goals in the first 5-6 games, you're not going to change that. But if you've got Stano playing in a 10 or on the left or on the right or wherever it is, and Stano's bagging 10 goals and Prisk isn't up to it, then you sit there and go, well, hang on, let's take a look here. Let's stick Stano up front and we'll bring someone else in the 10. A lot of people are saying it in the comments. Pat Roberts, whatever's happened to him, they need to work out and fix it because when he come to us, he was one of our best players for a few games. And every game he's played, he's looked a bit shaky, but he has that influential spark just to twist and go.
Yeah.
But I think the problem is as well, if you talk about Priska and Stano, you've also got to put Vázquez into that question because at what point, if you got Stano and Prisk fighting for number 9, at what point does Vázquez come in and where does he play? Because he's meant to be a number 9 as well. You can't be like, oh, we're going to play these two at top, but we're going to bring Stano off and bring Vázquez on and play 2 big guys or be in that situation. I think there's a lot of headache for Davis. Ultimately, I think Stano is going to end up on the left, and he'll be Gray's challenge. You got Vinny on the right with Roberts playing behind him. If you go anything off Swansea second half, you've got Ethan Laird playing at right wing back, and you got Lunt coming in, who's a left wing back. That's where your challenge is going to be, whether he sticks with this formation that he absolutely fears getting rid of, or does he potentially, for the games where we're playing a more defensive team, we play the standard way. If we're playing a team that's going to be very attacking, we're away from home, do we look at a back 5 and do we look at a different formation or a 4-4-2 or something like that? And that's where the questions are going to be with Davis is, can he change the formation rather than the same every week? But I think it's going to be a tough headache. But ultimately, I do see Stano this season. Majority of the games will be off that left.
We're 10.
How are you feeling about tomorrow? Saturday then, Colin? Away on the road. You've had the pre-season and stuff. Any players that stood out for you? And then going ahead into the Sheffield United game, how are you feeling about it? You feeling nervous or confident? Or?
Well, I'm seeing no pre-match friendlies, so I can't really judge them. So.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to do all right for Sheffield. It's going to be a 1-0.
Yeah, you reckon?
It's just 1 goal. And I think our defence is all right.
Yeah.
And Clara.
Yeah, there's a good partnership there, isn't there, with Newman and Clara, which we saw last season as well, didn't we? Again, there's still a couple of things we can improve on, but yeah, you know, they're fairly solid together, aren't they? So
all I want is a new left winger. It's my opinion. A left winger and a number 10. Probably a midfielder as a backup player. We got that third. We got associated today.
Yeah.
I think you get rid of the 10 position in general and go 4-4-2. I saw a comment there saying Stano and Prisk up front. I think you play it 4-4-2 with attacking direct wingers, like wide midfielders there.
I know he's got a knock at the minute, but where would we stand? I'd like to see more of Kanya. I think Kanya had a fantastic pre-season. And I think Kanya has that. I mean, I know Jordan's in the comments and Jordan's about to fly off the handle because he loves Kanya more than anything, but I genuinely think Kanya could be a really good 10 as well. He looks, every time he came on last season for the couple of minutes he did, like, and the Leeds game, FA Cup, Port Vale first half, you kind of don't know why you were shoehorned off at half time in that game. Because for me, I think Kanya is that number 10 that can turn on the ball and play it forward. And I just don't, I'm sorry, I don't ever want to see Paik in the 10 again. I'm sorry, I just don't. It was dog shit.
I like Kanya, but I think it's just his physicality in the 10. I just don't think he's tough enough, to be honest. I think he just gets kicked off the ball. That's his problem.
I think that was the same when we had Miyoshi there and Yokoyama. I think they were very good players, but they were very weak players. the Japanese leagues aren't as strong, and neither like Belgium leagues and stuff like that they were coming from. And ultimately, I think he was given the test. Barcelona, he played really. People sit there and slate him. Every time he got the ball, he was drawing in fouls. He was drawing in players and making space. Same at Solihull when we played there. The game when he come on and he gave Kyogo 2 assists, he got the ball, he controlled it, he played passes in where he needed to be. And he potentially could be the player, like Jay said, that you'll get the ball to him in that 10 position into the box, and he'll play that pass you're not expecting to Stano or to a Priska or to Vinny or something that you're not expecting because he's got it in his locker to pull it off. And George is literally loving life talking about King Kanye, but I think ultimately he is a player that if you can strengthen him up a little bit and keep the ability, 100% a player that needs to be in the team.
I'd like him in the squad, but I want a marquee number 10. I don't want him as my starter. I'd have him as a squad player for definite. But I think we need a really good number 10. I mean, I like him, but I just worry about his physicality. You can lift all the weights in the world, but at the end of the day, he's still not going to bulk up to what you kind of need him to. I mean, like he's just a little bit lightweight, isn't he? And even against Barcelona, he was. That's why he wasn't in the game. Barcelona, although they had the kids out, they're a strong physical team. They're big lads, and he didn't get in the game because they pushed him off the ball. But I think we definitely keep him. But I think we need a marquee number 10, in my opinion.
Yeah. Do you want to get your comments out for the Bluenoses, Colin?
Yeah, take right on. 1-0 today.
Love that, Cole.
Love it, Colin.
And we are going to go up this season. Even if we end up in 8, we'll go up this season, definitely.
Good lad.
I just want to be
at Wembley, just to make more money.
Yeah, I just want to go to Wembley
and win this time.
Love it, man.
Fair play, Colin. Keep right on, son.
And you, mate.
Take care, Carl.
It's all right, mate.
Bye.
Just to go off one of those comments, obviously talking about.
Josh, we've got to give Graham another shout out. Yes, Graham.
Nice, yeah, mate.
Forever true to the royal blue.
Go on, son.
City legend.
There you go. It's with Jordan.
Hello.
Right, Jay.
How you doing? You all right?
All right, it's Todd. Been on a couple of times before.
Todd, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, sound. Yeah, one of the old boys. So I thought I'd phone you tonight. So I watch all your YouTubers. I was lucky because I've only a couple of times I've been able to catch you when you're on live. So
fair play. Well, you're on there, mate.
Yeah, I'm glad I've got through because I say, do you like that, you young YouTubers? So I want to ask you, here's a question that's been like burning my brain for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Before we've even kicked the ball. I've heard YouTubers, I'm not going to mention any names because I watch you all, but you probably know what I'm going to talk about now. A lot of YouTubers, blues ones especially, say they get more views when they're talking negative about the blues and people like want to moan. They get more views than when something positive happens. And as an old boy who's got a lot of mates who used to watch the blues like 70s, 80s, the 90s, 2000s.
Yeah.
We like to talk about blues, especially now, in a positive manner.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm like Todd. You know, I'm very sentimental, really. We blues and like my dad, like, you know.
Yeah, we spoke about this before. Yeah. Me and your dad are the same age.
Yeah.
So we went through the real short times.
Yeah.
Very just like our generation now, but your dad's the same. We look at some of the younger lads, like the lads in the 20s, maybe early 30s, and they seem like I think the world's all against them because blues ain't in the Premiership, or we haven't signed, top of the range players.
It's all part of being a blues fan, mate.
So anyway,
you know, how can you sing the best song in the world? It's a long, long road, and
I know, man.
Like that, you know, because it is a long.
I think the problem is now, and coming from someone who's late 20s, I've been here. Obviously, we've had Gold and Sullivan, we've had the Chinese and all of that. And I know there's a lot of shit that happened beforehand. I'm not one of these where I expect the best. You got to have your head screwed on, but I know what you mean. There are some Blues fans around my age or a bit younger that think now we've got these great owners that we should have Messi and Ronaldo and Haaland up front, and it's ridiculous because but even if you have those three, they're going to have something to moan about this, and there are a few channels that will sit there, but ultimately the views come because you have a topic that people want to talk about. If we're doing poor and you talk negative, people jump on a bandwagon and they want to make comments. If we go and beat Sheffield United 5-0 on Saturday, and someone comes on here and puts a negative comment, everyone's going to jump on it because they're going to want to hound them down or whatever it is. And that's how a lot of younger people look at their views of, well, I'm not doing this because I'm a proper Birmingham City fan or I know what troubles we've been through. They do it because they look for views now, and that's what annoys me is those kind of fans. Like, I go down to the Blues and I had a conversation with Max the other day. He's like, I'll get some photos and videos at Swansea. And I was like, I got a few, obviously, to send over to the boys and stuff, but I'm not a person that will go and podcast a game or vlog it. And I'm not against the people that do, like Cracker. Like Tommy does a really good job at doing it. And there's a few other lads that do really well. What does my head in is when they come on podcasts and they're sitting there talking about all they can do is talk negative. And you're sitting there like, Blues could go win the league by 100 points. We won 111 points, and there were negative comments before we even kicked off in the championship.
The thing is,
some of them just don't make sense.
The thing is, like with the whole like YouTube thing, Todd. You know, I mean, I'm learning every day. Like, you know, I ain't the best with stuff, but you know, I try and. It's more like a passion thing with me. Like, and obviously, like making memories and stuff when I go to the games. I have done a couple of match vlogs and stuff. You know, like it's like kind of documenting like my life and like the people that I'm meeting through doing this. But you got like two sides to it. So you've obviously like you're creating the content, you're doing all the hours of editing, and then like if you're not getting people watching your videos, I mean, I'll get like not upset, but like a bit gutted when I've spent like 5 or 6 hours putting a video together. I mean, I had 2 videos that I've done in the week, that took like 5 or 6 hours to edit, and I got like 500-600 views. And when like you're averaging between 1 to like 2,000 views, it does knock your confidence a little bit because it's like, well, YouTube's it kind of goes off for like graphs and what people are searching and stuff, and you have to kind of match your personality and your content to suit the algorithm, and I'm sure Josh and Jamie will explain it. It's really complicated.
I love the work. All you YouTuber guys, me, I love the work that you put into it, and you can only do so much. I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube. I mean, I've retired now. I was at the Jag for like nearly 35 years, so I've earned my retirement. But I watch a lot of YouTube, especially in the Championship now. And there's some like you got, like West Ham, Middlesbrough, Sheffield United. They're so professional.
Yeah.
They're on there like they're professionals. Basically, that's their job.
Yeah.
And they put out content every day.
Yeah,
and it's really good stuff.
But that's the thing. What people don't understand, because in like
you've got another
job. It's really important for people to subscribe, and like some people might think, well, if I subscribe, I'm paying for something. Like subscription has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's the adverts what pay.
You lads have probably all got another job.
Yeah, I mean, I work.
Yeah.
Some of these guys, the West Ham, Sheffield United, some of these guys, that's their job.
Yeah.
YouTubers.
But to be honest, I've just got something to add to this. I think like with regard, I mean, I'm 47 now, so I was like, I was going down the Blues like, I don't know, probably started in 83. Yeah, mate, I'm middle-aged. But do you know what I think it is, mate? I think it's always been the case where Blues fans have been moaning, but we did it in the pubs, we did it on the train, we did it on the bus. Like social media now, you can say so much stuff, and like you can get heard, can't you? So all the moaning and groaning you'd probably hear down the pub or whatever, you're going to hear on YouTube or you're going to hear on Instagram, because we didn't have that back in the day. We didn't even have emails in the 90s, I don't think, anyway. So I think like that's the issue now. Anyone who wants a voice can have a voice. So I think you might see a lot of negativity on there just because back in our day, as it were, like basically you just didn't have it, did you? You didn't have social media, you didn't have Instagram, you didn't have Twitter, you didn't have any of that sort of stuff. So I think that's the reason why now a lot of, say, the older generation fans, like see the moaning and groaning, thinking that obviously we haven't had it bad. But on the flip side, I think we're all moaning and groaning back when we had the Kumars, didn't we? And like stuff like that. But I just don't think it was really it didn't go as far as your conversation in a bar. Do you know what I mean? So I think now it just goes everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's my take on it anyway.
It is 24/7 now because of
mate, absolutely.
I mean, on that X, obviously you get Villa fans, don't you? You know the Villa fans on the Blues X just winding us up and whatnot.
Yeah,
of course.
Tossers.
And they're not, you think when some of them post something, you probably think that's a fucking 12-year-old kid fucking in between wanks posting something.
Yeah. Mate, it's all clickbait, isn't it? You're going to have people in there just like stirring the pot and making up stuff. It's just how it goes now, isn't it? It's just sort of how it goes.
If you put good content out on YouTube, there's nothing better.
Yeah, absolutely.
But saying that,
that's like in the old days. That's like you can sort of have a look at it. It's like being in the pub. You're thinking, well, I agree with him. I disagree with him. Jay, I think it was Jay, you put something out about Jay Stansfield. You want him in the 9. That's it.
Yeah.
That's your opinion, isn't it?
Yeah.
I totally disagree. Yeah. I think Pritzker's a 9.
Yeah.
I don't think Jay's a 9. I think he can play any other position other than a 9. But that's my opinion.
But that's the beauty of it, mate, isn't it? That's why football's so great, because it is on opinions. Like for me, I think they're both 9s at the end of the day. Yeah, and I think Jay's even come out recently and said he prefers playing as a 9, but he can play on the wing. He can play there, and he can play as a 10. He's a forward. They don't just stand there static at the end of the day. Just because you're playing a 9 and a 10, they are going to be fluid. They are going to move around. So
I'm only saying that.
I don't think Jay's an issue as a 10 anyway, or even on the left.
I was only saying that, Todd, just because of the goals that he scored. Like, in my opinion, the goals that Jay scored were really important goals. I mean,
I understand. I love Stano.
Yeah.
But if you was to play him in the Championship, the size of the defenders, as a 9, where we're playing Pritzker, he's got to get swallowed up.
Totally agree.
He can run him behind.
Yeah.
Brilliant. He can run behind. He can drop off. He can hunt him down. There's nobody works harder.
Yeah.
But he's not a target 9. You know what I mean?
He's not. Yeah, you're right. You got
the difference of Pritzker.
Yeah.
Pritzker will get his head onto, like I explained it on the pod we did the other week.
I love Pritzker's a 9.
Against Barcelona, second. Yeah, we scored Pritzker's goal because he was wrestling with a defender and wanted to win the ball. Where Jay wouldn't do that. There was a situation at Swansea where the ball's getting whipped in the box and Jay's running away from back post. And he's sitting there like, run onto it and try and get a contact. Yeah. Instead, you're running the other way, hoping that it falls to your feet. Yeah. He's not that kind of player to be in the middle of the box, where Pritzker will wrestle with defenders and try and get his head on stuff. And I think that's where it eventually will end up being, he'll get the goals from. A lot of headers, a lot of crosses and stuff like that. So
This is why football fans have a lot in common with each other, regardless, because everyone's got a different opinion and no one's right. So you might have an opinion on something, but that's absolutely fine. But at the end of the day, like, that's why everyone gets on. If you go on holiday and you're sitting around a pool and I have a chat with somebody and they're a Burnley fan, for example, I chat with them all day because we've got something in common. We've all got different opinions, and that's fine. So it's just it's a good thing to do, isn't it? It's a good thing to chat to people and hear their take on it. Absolutely right.
I'll tell you what, Rich, you don't know how weird that is.
Yeah.
2009, I was on holiday, was in the Canaries, and I met a guy from Burnley called Ted.
Yeah. See, I'm the Messiah, mate. I knew that. Something's coming through, mate. Something came through.
I sat there with the beer. I got me blue towel.
Yeah.
And it's come bowling up to me. You right?
Brilliant.
And we're still best mates now. And that was in 2009.
Burnley are just everywhere, I think.
Yeah, they're
everywhere. Like, I went to Cyprus and the lad that I hang around with whilst I was there. I was like, oh, wait, I'm a Burnley fan. I was like,
yeah.
But
that's the thing, though, and also you'll look out for him and like you'll chat football and you'll have a combo, and 9 times out of 10, you might 8 times out of 10 you might agree, but otherwise it's got different, and it's good to have a different opinion because then you can have a good chat and get into it.
If we all thought the same thing, the world would be a very boring place.
It would be.
Exactly.
What would we do next, would we?
There's a few times I've come on this podcast, though, when me and Rich haven't had the same opinion, and Rich will give points, and I'm like, oh, actually, I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah,
People give you
fine.
opinions, and you can listen. If you listen and actually take in what people are saying,
Yeah,
sometimes you see something different in the next game.
yeah, exactly. Just got to be open to it, haven't you?
The last time I was on, I had a little pop at Rich because I thought he was being unfair on Beadle. But that's opinions
Sorry,
again.
mate. Sorry,
Fucking give
mate,
it to him, Todd. Give it to him.
Wait till George comes on.
I think
Honestly, Todd, mate, next I am going to be good this season. I'm gonna not say anything negative about him. I promise myself that. So he's my boy this year, definitely.
Yeah.
What's
Starting
your
after the Sheffield United game.
Yeah.
what's your predictions then for the game on Saturday then, Todd? Away from home, what you've saw pre-season with the signings and maybe more to come. How are you feeling about it?
I'll just be boring and say I'll take a draw.
Oh, that's fine, mate.
Mate, nah.
Hang on a
I think
minute.
we'll
At
take
the
it.
end of the day,
Hang on a minute. We've got our new yellow. We're playing in our new yellow kit, which is a banger. It's a banger. It's a banger.
Yeah, it's
Nice, isn't it? It's really nice. I'm glad it's a nice kit.
Looks
It's
really
nice.
good with a Portsmouth
Anybody
badge
know
on
it's
it.
shorts in blue?
Yeah.
Yes, Blues have just put a tweet out of the full kit. It's yellow shirt, blue shorts, yellow socks.
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
When can you buy it? Is it tomorrow?
I've changed my mind.
I haven't seen what they've put about when you can buy it. I've just seen someone putting about Blues and they've
That's
put
nice,
online
mate.
a little video.
That's it. Yellow shirts, blue shorts. We're going to beat them now. Then I've changed my mind.
fair play, mate. What's your message for the Bluenoses, Todd? Most importantly,
Always, mate. Keep right hunting. Fucking
Nice one,
moaning.
Todd. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Sort of bloody moaning and groaning. Jesus.
fair play, son.
Cheers, boys.
Todd,
Nice one,
always
bud.
a pleasure,
Nice one,
mate. Cheers for
You're
calling
on,
it,
Todd.
mate.
Take care, mate.
Keep right on.
Our 2026-27 away kit goes on sale at 9 a.m. on Friday, August 14th.
Let's give Sadie a shout out. Oh,
Nice ones.
we've only got another Lawler's Law on. Right, Jord.
Jordan.
Jord.
No Beadle hate.
I can't promise that, lads. I cannot promise that. I am sorry.
Get it off your chest, son.
No,
Get it out, mate.
I'm going to get it out early. My only hate with Beadle is, and the lads know this, is he might come good this season, but he won't be here next season. He's just on a 4-year extension with Brighton. We're just basically making the Premier team's keeper better for him.
Yeah.
Which,
Whether he's good or not, Jordan, if he's a good player this season, you're still getting his name tattooed on you.
well,
I forgot, don't worry.
it's pinned in our group chat, I think. So, yeah. I'm saying 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒄 is a Golden Boot winner by the end of the season with the captain's armband lifting the championship trophy.
He'll have a statue like Trevor Francis out the front.
I hope so, mate. I hope so.
I'm just, in all fairness, though, I've seen someone on the comments and say, "Come on, get behind the lad." If anyone knows me, they'll know I'll try. I do try and get behind keepers, but because I used to play in goal and I'm a goalkeeper coach, it's just it's in my brain, it's engraved in my brain that it's the first position I'm always critical of. And unfortunately, because of last season, it stuck that when he come back in, I was one of them people that was already hated before he'd kicked the ball. And I have said and I've stated previously to you boys that he looks like he's improved, and I'll give him his chance. But I will also be the first one giving him a bollocking when he drops a clanger. So, just look out for the big fat lad who looks like Jelly Roll with face tattoo.
We tattoo bearded brother, son.
That's it. Fucking, my finest day was Wembley with you, mate. That was a great day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, mate. It's always a pleasure, mate.
But I just wanted to kind of address what Todd just said then as well. Obviously, being with the lads with Lawler's Law, and we do have a whinge, we do have a gripe, and parts of it is down to the algorithm, but also parts of it is because, as it was stated, just that we do it on a match day. You won't see us saying anything online that we won't say to your face.
Yeah.
That's the big thing with us, and there is a lot of people out there that will say it on social media, will say it on YouTube, that will hide behind that screen and won't bring it outside of that. But I think if you were to catch me, Josh, Jamie, Max on a match day, we'd be as open and brutal as we are online. So
the thing is, though, George, you know yourself, like like just making like the videos and stuff and that, and like half of it's like doing what you enjoy, but you've also got to do it to suit a certain like algorithm as well, haven't you? Like, and obviously YouTube are making it now harder for like all of us that realistically are small content creators, and it's harder for now. And that obviously now the government have put that ban on now for under 16s, which is a good thing, obviously, like for the younger generation. But these are the kind of people that will watch this stuff, and it impacts. Again, it's something else that's going to impact your channel by getting less views and stuff. So that's why it's really important for people to subscribe, like, and comment, because it helps your channel get seen and stuff. You know, it's hard, isn't it, lads? You know.
Yeah, Jamie,
it is.
You know this, and Jamie will agree with this as well. We're under a microscope. We put ourselves on a screen. We put ourselves out in front of the public, and we are the people that kind of we've put ourselves in this position. We do kind of open up to the scrutiny of it, but it's at the same time it's just a fact of opinion a lot of the time. A lot of the stuff that I'm not one of these that posts a lot on social media. You won't see me going to Twitter and bad mouthing people. You might see me on a video, but you look at us lot, and I've just seen that comment there about moaning vloggers looking suicidal on camera. You'll see us like we'll have the greatest banter between all of us. Yeah. And Jay, when we see you as well, we always have a great bit of banter, and none of us ever look depressed. We might look angry, and Max might look like he needs to go in a cold bath for 5 minutes, but we all have a laugh with it. You know what I mean? We're never that serious where it comes away from the camera sort of thing. I'm never sitting in a corner giving myself a Chinese burn over someone playing bad on a Saturday. I'll say it on the camera and then walk away.
It's all part of being a Blues fan, and I can do things like this as well. I mean, like we've had people. I mean, it does me good, like getting stuff off my chest. I mean, I'll get pissed off as well. I'm not like positive. I mean, I remember when I started when Rooney took over, like, and I was trying so hard to be positive, but like, like it's fucking hard. Like, and I got slated for it really, but like that's only because you're trying to like cheer people up and just trying to get the fans going. You know what I mean? Like, even though it was so hard, but like it is hard, and like, but like it does help you as well, getting it off your chest, doesn't it? Like,
the thing is, Jay, and I know you've experienced this yourself, and I know there's a couple of the other lads that we get on with. That you get prodded and poked being on putting your voice out online. You get prodded and poked, especially by some of the fans out there. They want to get you to say certain things, you know what I mean, and they will kind of push you for a reaction. We've seen it with good friends of ours, and the thing is, it's sorry, lads, I'm still feeling a bit ill, but you know what we're like. We'll back ourselves to say it to your face, and we won't hide. We won't hide. It's just part and parcel of it. But you show up on a match day with your camera in hand. There's always going to be someone who thinks that they can swing the dick round and tell you what you can and can't do. But at the end of the day, we're all just a voice, aren't we? And what you say in the Tilton or in the Cop is the same as what I'm saying online.
Yeah. That right there is the whole premise of Lawler's Law, and every other kind of thing. Jay's the same. This one, like, we just say exactly what we're feeling, and we're sure that a lot of the fans feel what we say. They, my podcast is not just pure negative. I hate Blues. It's very much I love my football club more than anything. And if it goes well, I will say it's gone well, but I'll also point out the things that pisses me off. If someone's not giving 100%, in my opinion, I'll out it and I'll say it to people's face when they come to me at St Andrews. No problem with that.
Them to the point that the club have to call him.
Let's not forget though. At the end of the day, it's your channel. You put out what you want to put out there. People don't like it. They just don't have to watch it, do they? So I just don't get it. It's like, if you don't like it, just don't watch it.
If you got nothing to say, you do what I do, which I said it to the boys all the time. Doing their social media for them, I make so many videos like of just funny things. And there's one video I've put out there. I think it's got like 8,500 views on it, and I can guarantee you most of those 8,500 views are Villa fans. Because the post was put out there to wind them up. I'm still getting comments of them sending me them Europa League trophies. Last night, I'm sat there replying with PSG celebrating with the Super League or Super Cup, whatever it's called. And all I'm getting back to them is, but we've won a trophy. Because they want the banter. And there's fans out there that I'll have with you. But certain social media posts out there, people look too deep into them. Some of them I put out purely just to wind up other fans.
That trophy, I've actually got it. It's in the kitchen. Brought the missus about that flowers, and it's got the flowers in it.
You on about the pub league trophy that them across the road won, and they think they're the greatest. Yeah. It's one of them. Like I had loads of comments. I've had comments after comments. Last week we put up one of the TikTok things, and it was me swearing a little bit, and someone literally comment saying you just look really unintelligent, and I'm like, bro, it's raw, unfiltered content. Like, fuck off. Like, go to someone else. It's fine. Like, it's how it is.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have to watch it.
That's why I put that parental advisory thing on, because it is an uncensored podcast. You know, I mean, you can say what you want.
I remember the first
anything I don't like
podcast
is
like
abuse.
Yours, Jay. I remember the first podcast of Jay's I come on, and someone was in the comments like, "You boys swear too much, and your attitudes behave." And then you started putting that parental advisory because everyone was like, "Well, don't fucking watch then. Like, fuck off." Yeah. And they were proper kicking off in the comments because we were swearing, and we were all like, "Why are you watching then?" But if someone turns around and goes, "Fucking Blues," and you're like, "Oh, he swore," turn it off.
The thing is,
but also you go to the football and everyone's swearing every 2 seconds anyway.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I ask any. Go on,
what's this say on mic? What's it say?
FEA. Yeah. Like, here's the thing for me, right? And it's part of why I do what I do in podcasting. You watch Birmingham City for 90 minutes and not swear. You try and walk away from a game and explain the clusterfuck of what you had to watch sometimes under the bullshit, and tell me that you can't swear about it afterwards.
It's true. Like, unintelligent.
It's true.
It's you know what I mean. You haven't had to sit there and watch Jonathan Lecco running a front line number 9 like for 90 minutes and tell me that you walked away okay about it, like, or Nick Madsen trying to do his best job. Like, grow up, man. I'm gonna swear about it because it pisses me off. The plus side of the under 16 thing is I've now not got to click not for kids anymore. It makes me actually feel a little bit less bad when we upload a pod.
Yeah.
Like,
it's one of them, man. It's just people are always going to find something to criticise, aren't they? But it's move on.
Yeah. Anyway,
George, can I ask you a question that's a little bit different? Can I ask a question, Jay?
Yeah.
Because there's about 1 million comments about it. George, can I get your thoughts? What are your thoughts on getting Brentford?
You know what? It's a free shot, and it's a free shot at the end of the day. We've gone up against Newcastle, we've gone up against Leeds, and I think in both games we held our own. And Brentford's no reason. Okay, there's the Fulham game, but I mean it was our own man who undid us in the end. But we can stand our own against these teams, and I think as much as Barcelona was the kids, and I think as much as Leeds and Newcastle put us to the sword eventually when it came round to it. We've got the team there to go out and do this every week. But what annoys me is, and Josh and Jamie will know this personally because it's one of my biggest gripes, is if the 2 games running up to it, we're getting absolutely pounded by championship teams that are beatable, and then we go and put a best performance in against Brentford, and then we lose the next week to a team that we shouldn't be losing to. That's when I get wound up, because I want us to go out and put our name on the big stage, and I know we can do it in the future. And I know that's what Knighthead want us to do, is they can show us. I mean, Davis has banged on about it this week in all his interviews. The Barcelona game was to show us where we were aiming. You know, okay, it wasn't Barca's first team, but it's to show us where we're aiming. We want to be playing them in 5 years in the actual Champions League or in Europe or something. Brentford are a Premier League team and a very established Premier League team at this point. There is no reason why we don't go out there, put in a good performance and give ourselves a good name and give a good account of ourselves.
Yeah.
The result at the end of the day doesn't really matter as much to me in terms of a cup run. I would like to see us concentrate on getting into that playoff run now.
Yeah.
But if we do get a good cup run against teams like Brentford, or even if we go out in that and we get a couple of good FA Cup games, happy days. I just want to see us put on a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those are. How you
go on.
Oh, go on, Jay. What were you going to say, mate?
I was just going to say, can we talk about how absolutely triggered all the inbred fans across the road were that Jude Bellingham turned up at the Barca game?
Yeah.
I love it.
I think the funniest thing is they're all triggered as well, because they're like, "Oh, he's contracted with Adidas and he was wearing a Nike t-shirt. Is that seriously what you're complaining about? You're just jealous that he's come to our club because he's our boy and he's put on a blue shirt and he's watching his boyhood club, and they're all tagging at Adidas like, oh, fine him because he's wearing Nike. Fuck off.
Oh,
Petty
yeah.
little
Really funny
bastards.
because a week before that, they were all cheering his name in their droves when he was our star player at the World Cup, and then all of a sudden he shows back up at St Andrews, and we're Tim Pot because we had him there, and we're this and we're that. Well, you weren't saying the same thing about Beckham when he came down, or when we've had Gary Neville sat in the stands. You'll still go watch his podcast. The thing is Jude's our boy. He's I publicly said in the past he'll watch us everywhere he goes, and the thing is he's got that premonition, hasn't he? He likes to visit the Bluenoses every time he comes to Birmingham because he feels like it brings him good luck. So why wouldn't he be there? It's the other thing that people need to remember is he's playing for Barcelona's arch rivals out in Spain. So of course he's going to go and watch the kids play because he might have to play a couple of them this season. In the 20,000 games they have in a season, like Rangers, Celtic, he's got to get used to watching some of these players play, and he can pick up a thing or two. And if we can show him how it's really done, why not?
Yeah.
I think the thing with Jude as well, you have to realise is there's that video where he's at Dortmund and they're talking to him and they give him, who would you never play for? There was Bayern Munich, Schalke, and Villa, and he sits there, and obviously Schalke and Munich are Dortmund's biggest rivals, and he sat there. He was like, "No, Jude Bellingham will ever be seen in a Villa shirt." If they want to sit there and complain that he's come back to St Andrews and wore a blue shirt, go and watch that video, and you'll realise that boy is Birmingham City through and through. That's like the difference being is we're not like them guys where Jack Grealish goes because he wants to win trophies and stuff, and they've hounded him to the point that he's turned around in interviews and gone, "I'd never go back because they treat me like shit." We're at the point where we get behind our boy. We support him, whether he's at Dortmund, whether he's at Madrid, whether he was at Man United, or whether he's in England or with a blue shirt. Because ultimately, every Blues fan knows Jude Bellingham is more than likely going to end his career or at some point be back in a Birmingham City shirt on the pitch. What is the point of hounding him now or ever doing that? Because he's never going to want to come and support you. But he comes and supports us. Carry on making your comments on social media, because the funny thing is we get paid from all. And I put it to you boys in the group chat.
Go and watch any England friendly. If you go and watch the England friendlies, look after the game. He always spots a lad in a Villa shirt, in a blue shirt, or with a Blues flag, and he will always go over to them lads. There's a video of him leaving St George's Park. I think it was the Euros last year, and there's a lad in a blue shirt, and he pointed him out of the crowd, went over, signed his shirt in front of everyone, and that's the thing with him, is he sees it. He sees the love. I've seen people that go to Madrid as like a tourist game, and he will spot them out of the crowd.
Yeah.
100%.
He's a good lad.
He's just a good bloke. He's a good lad.
What's your thoughts then, Jordan, for the Sheffield United game?
I personally, I spoke to Jamie on the phone earlier, and my personal thoughts are, mate, I think it's 2-3 because.
You reckon?
Sheffield are in the mud. They're in the mud, mate. I mean, they've just lost Gustavo Hamer back to Coventry. They're not having the greatest of times with trying to get people in. Yes, I know they've just got Calvin Phillips, but he's already been there, and we know that he can be a threat, but he's not going to be anywhere near ready at the point for Saturday. Yeah. So I genuinely think we go into this positively.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Calvin Phillips has the bone structure of a child. I'm genuinely not scared of Calvin Phillips. He literally has the most brittle bones I think I've ever seen in a footballer. One Christoph Clara's shoulder barge, he's dead. Like,
they've had to loan him though, haven't they? Because they haven't got the finances to sell it, to buy him. And I'm pretty sure Man City said he was only like 5-6 million they wanted for him. And Sheffield's not like, we can't afford it, we have to loan him.
That man sat on Man City wages, isn't he? His agent is incredible. He's got that Choupo-Moting agent move anywhere. He's just getting unreal moves.
Yeah. What's your message for the Bluenoses then, George? Most importantly, son.
Well, two messages. Rich, nice to finally see your face, mate, because we've been speaking for months and I've never actually got to see the Messiah in person.
There you go, mate.
He's hiding behind the
Christmas. It's like Christmas, isn't it, mate?
Secondly, I want to shout out Lee Burke in the comments. We absolutely love Lee Burke.
Yes.
What an absolute gent. And
yes, Lee, we are having a quiz.
Top it all off. Keep right on, boys, and I'll see you all down St Andrews very soon.
Superb, son.
Mate. Nice one, buddy.
Keep right on, son.
Easy, man.
Boys,
It's all right, mate.
Mate.
Lads, Graham's on fire again. We've got to give him another shout out. Keep right on, son.
Forever true to the royal blue.
Yes, Gray. Love it, son. And
earlier we were talking about Neumann and Clara, and I think that I said it on the podcast yesterday. I think that's a very strong lineup because the absolute kept the Popnik quiet on Saturday.
Hello.
Hi, Jay. You right, mate?
Chris. How you
Chris.
I am good. Thanks. You right, Richard?
I'm very well, mate. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Hello, Jamie.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. And who else again is it? Sorry.
Josh.
Oh, Josh. Yeah, Josh. Yeah. Oh, hi, mate. How you doing?
Not too bad, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. I'll say, like before we get to the football, it's just like first of all, I hope everyone's okay in Stourbridge. With the fires and that. And because the thing is, my in-laws live around Stourbridge, so but that's but they didn't have to evacuate or anything. Not that I know of, but but I hope everyone's okay. So because it's because when I saw it, it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's bad, isn't it, mate? Like it's only 3 minutes from me.
Yeah. And also I'm looking forward to the season ahead. It's gonna obviously the first game of the season away at Sheffield United. Yeah. I think I think it'll be a good one.
Feeling positive, Chris.
I am a bit, yeah. I'll say we'll edge it 2-1. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
We'll take that one, we might.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I can also think I tried to get through earlier, but the thing is, I think like everyone's saying call failed because I think I think the call was down or something. I'm not sure though. And but I'm on now. That's all that matters. So, so like you guys looking forward to the season.
Yeah, I am, mate. Yeah.
I'm just glad for football to be back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. And I think I think Prisk will have a good season. As I say. I think could be his season. I think.
Yeah. I think he's a confidence player, and once he's got a goal against Swansea, he's got a few pre-season. If he scores against Sheffield United and Bristol, he goes on a nice little run, and it'd be good to have him on a little run. I've said it earlier, and I'll say it again: 15 to 20 goals. I think Prisk scores this season, and I think ultimately he's going to be a standout player. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's up there for Golden Boot at the end of the season because he's just going to thrive with it.
Yeah. And like I was going to say, guys, what do you think of the potential signing of Max Bird, from Bristol City?
I think it'll be a fantastic signing personally. I think he's what you need in the middle of the park. I think he links play well. He knocks it about. He's an upgrade for me. He'd be an upgrade in the squad. He'd be fantastic. And let's be honest, Bristol are that team. They're going to be looking for playoffs-ish as well. So it takes one of their very, very good players off them. They're all pissed about it.
Yeah.
I think one of these said it might have been Rich earlier. It's quality over quantity. It's been this transfer window, and that is a quality signing to bring in my opinion. I think it'll be fantastic.
Yeah, and I think I'll say just as long as we keep him fit, and as long as we keep him fit as well, and because the thing is, he's got 1 year left on his contract to Bristol City, and he would have gone for peanuts, wouldn't he? Next season.
Literally.
Is there a good chance of us getting him? Is there a good chance of us actually getting him, or is it just?
I think we'll get him.
At the minute?
I think we're going to get him.
City fans are saying, and what I'm reading on Twitter and stuff, a lot of people are thinking that it's pretty much done.
Really?
It's just between the two clubs to discuss it, but saying that these are the same people that told us that Gowhart was done and it was just between the clubs. So It's a bit of an up and down of who really knows anything, and until it's announced by the club, I don't think anyone could really say it's a guarantee.
Did I spot someone in the comments as well say that he's a blue nose as well? So if he is a blue nose as well, he'll also bring that passion in as well.
There is a photo of him. I think he was about 7 or 8, and he's on St Andrew's pitch signing a contract to the academy. But he one thing that we've picked up on with Fry, and if Bird comes in, what we brought in are players that have got more than a season's worth of championship experience. But they've also got the potential of good leadership skills. Because I think last year we missed that leader that was an English player that knew the leagues and knew the systems and knew how the league worked, that could guide the players that were coming in. Where I think with Fry and Bird coming in, you bring in the experience, and especially with Fry, you bring in that leadership where he could be there and help people settle into the squad and help people settle into the season. I think it's just a completely different style of players that we're even looking at compared to before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The tough one's going to be Ramal Donovan, keeping him quiet on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He is a great player.
He's a good player. He's a good player. Yeah.
That was only good thing about Rooney, weren't it? That, he gave him a chance, didn't he, Rooney? But that was about it.
I keep seeing that goal he scored. You know, the one where he don't even know how he flicked it over the defender and volleyed it over the keeper in that game at St Andrews. I keep seeing that video pop up, and I'm like, how did he even score that goal?
That certain manager's name you keep saying, Jay, is actually banned in my household. Like, that name gets hissed at whenever it's said in this house usually. I had to accept that the World Cup, he was a commentator, and he did tickle me a little bit when he said about the World Cup halftime pre-show and when it was shit basically.
So he fucked that up as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
So you reckon a win then on Saturday then, Chris?
Yeah. I'll say 2-1. Yeah, I'll say 2-1.
Fair play, son.
Yeah, and the message to the Blue Noses is, keep right on, ignore the moaners, ignore the haters, and lighten up the Blues.
Beautiful,
nice
mate. Beautiful poetry, mate.
Okay,
cheers, Chris.
Keep right on, son.
Look after yourself, Chris. Take care, mate.
The Blues. See you later. And you.
Blues,
Bye-bye.
mate.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Take care, mate.
Graham's on a roll here, lads, tonight.
Mate,
Go on, son. Go on, Graham. Oh, lads, you ain't going to believe this. Tone.
Well, hello, lads.
How you doing,
mate?
Tone.
All right, Tone.
Fine, mate. I've got to say, because I'm a bit fucking rude usually, but good evening, Jay, Joss, Jamie, and Rich.
How you doing, mate?
Hello, Tone.
How you doing?
That's very formal of you, mate. It's very formal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm learning Welsh manners.
Yeah.
How are them Welsh wankers treating you?
They're all fucking excited. So I bought them all a map. I bought them all a map to show them how to get to the fucking Wrexham ground.
Yeah. Signed a good keeper, though, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. But I think it was a bit overpriced, though. I wouldn't pay that much for them.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they're confident, but they still owe me bets, so they can't have a fucking bet again, can they?
Fair play, mate. Have you been getting on with your golfing, Town? You still been up in the ass as well?
Well, I should have played today, but the women have took the fucking course over today, so we couldn't play. I played Tuesday, and at the last 5 games, it's a team event, but our team's won every fucking week.
Yes.
So my car's full of fucking pound coins because you only win something like 6 or 7 fucking quid each in the team, but I'll just fill my car with pound fucking coins and watch their faces. But now I'm playing really well at the moment because of all the fucking weight I've lost. Although, fucking hell, Rich, you've bypassed me.
He's lost some weight in Town.
Yeah, he fucking has.
Yeah, mate. I've been on it, mate. Good pre-season.
All right.
He's in better shape than Brightside Samuel.
Mate, absolutely, I am.
I've gone from, it's nothing to compare to Rich, but I've gone from 19 stone 10 to 16.3.
Still massive, mate. Yeah, it's massive.
That's mad.
Town, can we just get a keep right on for Ash? He's actually watching the stream on his honeymoon. Go on, son.
Cape Verde, what a man.
That's dedication, that is.
That's dedication,
Mate,
that is. Love
that
that
is
stuff.
absolutely superb, that is. I love that.
It's how it should be on a honeymoon. What I'm watching the Blues.
Take a photo of that, Rich.
I'll be doing that.
Okay, mate. Let me take a photo, man.
Hey, darling, let's go out for dinner. Nah, sorry, Boy in Blues. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, we can go out for dinner, but the TV's there and I'm watching it.
Massive congratulations as well, Ash.
Huge congratulations.
Yeah,
Fair play.
Yeah.
Tone, I ain't spoke to you for a few weeks. How you feel after falling off the ladder?
Yes, Tone, yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to say to Josh and Jamie that,
hello.
Yours is my second best thing that I like watching.
Love that.
No one's going to beat Jay because I was there right from the fucking start, basically.
Oh,
when
that's
I
fine.
That's fine praise from Big Tone, that is, lads, I tell you.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate
He
it.
doesn't mince his
It's a
words.
lot of hard
He does
work
not
going into
mince
it.
his words at all.
I like the straight words, the no mincing, and
Yeah.
speaks my fucking language.
Yeah.
Fuck them all.
The Tourette, the Tourette special.
It's got to be done. Like you said earlier, Tone, you know yourself, watch the Blues for 90 minutes and try not to swear. It ain't going to fucking happen.
Fucking hell. I've been watching them since 1962, so I fucking have a load of money for that.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what it's all about, lads. It's
So, going on to the point of the young so-called moaners, well, don't give a fuck to me, but if you'd have watched it since I've been watching, fucking hell, it's a wonder I'm fucking still alive now.
Yes. This is it, mate, isn't it?
Graham just put quickly just about what your comment you just said, Tony. But I've had a good feeling about every season since 1970. I'm optimistic.
Yeah, I'm the same, mate. I've got a little poem for you in a minute, but because it's the start of the fucking season, but I do it every fucking year, get excited. Even at my fucking age, I get excited, and then you pull your fucking hair out and fuck the telly out the window, and I've got to fucking play another fucking buy another TV then. But I'm coming down this fucking season. I've already made my mind up.
Go on,
if I can get
Towns.
to one of the cup games or something or whatever.
We should get Tony at the Wrexham game.
I'll meet you.
Yeah.
I'll have a day with you, Town. I'll meet you, mate. We'll have some drinks and some food and stuff.
Tony, I'm sure between all of us, we can get you down for the Wrexham game, bud.
Yeah.
Tone, come on down, man. We need to have a pint.
Yeah, but I need to come on the Rex. I need to come on the Wrexham coach to fucking warm up a bit.
Just make sure you bring your golf clubs. You don't know what sheep are going to get on.
Oh, no. Fuck you know. But who's this guy that's gone to Hull? Fuck me, if he wants to go to Hull,
Let him
fucking
go.
get rid of him.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck him off.
Yeah, I agree as well. Yeah, yeah. I agree.
He'll be playing, after about 5-6 weeks, he'll be playing in front of, at the most, 20,000. He's got 155 fucking people that love him, and he's in Hull, for fuck's sake. And then he's going to get relegated, isn't he? Yeah. And then we can wave him as we go up, and they can fucking come down. So, fucking go for someone else. But he's worked that, he's worked that all along. He's delayed it and delayed it, waiting for them to come.
Yes,
but,
absolutely. Yeah.
But I still think we're going to get 3 more in.
Yeah.
We're going to get a 10, an 8, and a winger.
Yeah, definitely. We need that, don't we, Town?
Yeah, I think we're going to get this kid from Bristol, aren't we? I mean, it's looking fucking good. He's from Stourbridge, isn't he? Fucking, I hope you don't look at the fucking fire system.
No, yeah.
How old is he? Is he mid-20s, is he, this guy?
Yeah, he's not
25.
old.
Yeah, so he's like in the
24,
prime,
25, I think. He was a Derby, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just about to turn 26.
Is it?
Yeah, right. I hadn't really seen him, but I've watched some highlights of him today, and he looks a player. He looks a player. Although the only thing that worried me again, he was out injured again last fucking season, wasn't he? That's the only thing.
Now, I'll pass this over to Rich, because I think, Rich, you have some kind of you dig deep on this earlier, didn't you, with his injuries?
I was listening, Tony, I was listening to one of the podcasts from Bristol City today. It came across on my algorithms thing, so I was watching it, listening to it. And he basically said that he had some niggly calf injuries at Derby, and it followed him a little bit to Bristol. They managed to sort out the calf injuries. They then brought him back too soon, played the games at the end of last season. I think basically, who was there? Is it Roy Hodgson, was it? Hodgson, that was it. Hodgson, basically, the guy said he overplayed him with his coming back from that niggly calf injury. Then he pulled his hamstring. So, to be honest, they were saying that no wonder that he obviously pulled his hamstring because he played too many of the games. But Hodgson wanted him on the pitch because obviously he's their best midfielder. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. I think he's figured the calf injuries can be quite niggly anyway, can't they? But this guy who was talking on there, I don't know if he swam as a professional, so he kind of knew about injuries, and he just kind of said to him that's not a problem, and he'll be a big miss basically.
I think my take, if I can quickly jump in, is I trust our medical team at Birmingham now. I really, really do. We all knew what Ethan Laird's injury crisis was when he came to join us, and this is probably the most he's played in his career in terms of runs of fitness. I know he has his occasional injury, but if you can transform the Ethan Laird that you had when you first got to what he is now, the players that have had big injuries that have come back and been all right, I think we've got the good enough medicals to deal with it.
And his injuries aren't even that long, are they, either?
No, it's not Keshi, is it?
Just niggly ones,
that all comes with the Tom Brady scenario, doesn't it? Being, I know it's a different sport in a way, but he's got that professional athlete, medical.
The other good thing is, I think a couple of hits on it that I've just seen Twix put it on the WhatsApp, but I've heard a couple of others saying that he started at Blues, and I've heard something from a Bristol fan today that he is a Bluenose. So I don't know how true that is, but fucking fair play.
Yeah, he grew up a Blues Academy player, so he was. I said earlier, about 7 or 8. There's a photo of him signed with Blues Academy on the pitch. He did it in front of the crowd before a game. You know when they used to bring the little kids out to do their contract sign on the pitch. He was one of the first people that did that, and it was F&C investment. So that's going to show he would have been really young when that would have happened.
God, yeah, he would have been. Yeah.
I think the other thing to look at, last thing off on injuries is comes into Davis again as well. And I think Davis has learnt his lessons a lot with this stuff as well. If you take League One Thor Williamson season, when he got injured, came back way too early and was basically a missing footballer for 6 months. Since that's happened, you can see that Davis has learnt his lessons, stopped throwing people back in too early now.
Yeah.
If you're going to talk about injuries, talk about the big one that Jay was like, I don't think he'll play for Blues ever again. But just Lee Buchanan being back in the squad is a massive thing. That was a horrible injury.
Oh, God,
And I was talking to you, Jay, and you were like, oh, that injury's like, I've seen people's career ends over it, and it hasn't.
Yeah, you have,
but the fact that Swansea, he come on, and he's he was a bit rusty, but the fact that he's still in that team and he still give a good effort and he's still playing, it shows we've got a good squad there, and they know what
he played well as well, didn't he? In all fairness, he played well as well, didn't he? But when he was going into the tackles, I was looking at his knee, I was like, oh.
Yeah. He looked a bit rusty because it's the fact he hasn't played for nearly 2 years worth of football. 587 days, I believe, Blues put the tweet out that he hadn't played for. So it's understandable he's going to be a bit rusty, but once he's back in form, if he comes back playing the way that he started, always down to see him play.
I don't want him
my
out
player
of
the season.
I want to keep him. Yeah.
My player of the season on relegation season, by far.
Oh, he's brilliant. He'd be our best left back there, without a shadow of a doubt. But I'd rather keep him, maybe get rid of Robinson, and then if we need cover for left centre back, keep him there. I don't want him to go on loan to another team. I think we should keep him in the squad. I really do. He's played most pre-season anyway, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I'd keep him as a left-sided
definitely
covered as well. Yeah,
absolutely.
I definitely wouldn't be sending him to Oxford.
No.
Going back up top. I mean, I think to me, you play the both up fucking front.
downfield. I'd give him a free roll, I would.
Yeah,
and then put centre forward, give Stano a fucking free roll, because he runs his bollocks off anyway. And if we've got someone in the middle winning the tackles, he ain't got to run back as much, has he?
I never got round to saying it to Todd, because we was talking about like a lot of things, and obviously like with the time and stuff. But one of the things that I forgot to mention is Stano that season that we had him on loan. He was already proven for what he'd done in the Championship. So like to me, like he was already proven that he can do it in the Championship. Do you know what I mean? And if you're spending like 15 million on him,
I think,
and he's banging goals and all that,
I think Davis is playing it cool as well, because I've heard today on watch that Quasimodo's back in the fucking squad. That's what I call him. I like him. Quasimodo.
Quasimodo.
Davis's interview said right at the end he's back in contention, so he's going to be in the squad. So I don't know, but he's hiding Gray, isn't he, because of his bit of an injury? But I think he's hiding back on how he's going to start up front. I do.
I mean, this is just me, but sorry, I think Jay plays best with a big man up front with next to him, like you've said, like a 4-4-2. Like look at the season we went down, when he had a Duke next to him, he was prolific because he had Duke winning all the headers, flicking it on. And I think that's when you get the best out of Jay, is when Jay can just be that rat who gets around and causes issues.
The other thing I think he's keeping quiet on, it's only me, but if you look at that Cleary, right, he's a good player and supposedly going to Bristol now, but I think there's still a chance with Osman, you know, and they're going to keep it till the end. That's why, because I'd have thought he'd have gone after Cleary by now or someone like that, but it's being kept, because you ain't going to get him till the season kicks off, until Brighton decide whatever their fucking squad's going to be. And I still think he's got a chance of coming out on loan. That's what I think.
I said to the Law boys, we were talking about Osman the other week, and I think I said to Jay, I said that I think he's going to be the Stano of this transfer window. It's going to be a statement signing. I don't think it's going to be 40 million, but I think we're going to buy him. And I think Brighton are going to push their point. But I think ultimately, if they get to the end of the window and there's no other interest, and we go, it's 15 million, they get it gone and the players dealt with, and we bring him in. I think that's going to be our big signing this summer. But it's going to be transfer deadline day, last minute. Are you still up kind of message. The good old trusty, are you still away?
I've had so many mixed reviews with that light still on at St Andrews shit, man.
It just seems to me something's going on there. Something's going on because everyone's talking about this Cleary now, and it doesn't seem the Blues are interested, and that's why I think that, because I've looked at that Cleary and he looks a good player, but I think they're holding out for Osman. I really do. But what do I know? Well, I don't fucking know. And it'd be great. Remember that transfer window when Stano come in? Fucking hell.
That's how the Messiah.
12 months before when we signed Ollie Burke.
That was born, mate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's when Rich was born. That was.
Yeah.
To be fair,
told you, mate. Told you, didn't know he was going to sign.
You did, mate.
This is my issue. Is I get 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒔 for Jay Stansfield, and I'm the happiest man in the world. But then vice versa is there is one where I'm 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒆𝒔 for Ollie Burke, and I want to put my head for a window. So
Ollie Burke, mate, the man, the legend.
There's a comment on here that's just caught me, and I think it might be perfect. Keith put, "How did you get Chris Davis on here? He's in the bottom box." And I'm not gonna lie, I've been laughing at that for 5 minutes because I looked down, and as I looked down, I saw it. So I think it's best to ask Chris who we're going to get on transfer deadline day.
Absolutely. Who are we going to get, mate?
Can I just point something out as well in the comments earlier on, way back a bit? There's a guy, it might be a Villa fan, I don't know, saying Big Tone wears suspenders, says the window cleaner. I just want to ask him, what fucking colour do you want me to wear, mate?
Go on, Tone.
What fucking colour do you want me to wear?
Well, the match, well, still I match me boxing gloves, you fucking twat. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Fucking hell.
Town.
He's having a laugh. Fair play to you, mate. Fair
Town.
play.
We've got to give Graham Green shout out again, mate. He keeps gifting me.
He's on fire, man.
Go on,
He's on fire.
Forever true to the royal blue.
He's on fire, isn't he?
Mate, yeah.
Anyway, I'll read this pre-season poem out for you, and then I'll fuck off. Let someone else phone in.
Are you going to join the quiz, Town?
Hey, someone put me in last fucking time, and it weren't me. Then when I went in, you didn't fucking know it was me.
Toad, come on, Toad. Stop lying. We know it's you every time.
Yeah.
It's too fucking delayed for me. Fucking hell. By the time you get the fucking question out, the answers are up. But,
They are, mate. Dodgy quiz, mate. It is. Dodgy quiz.
Smell my suspenders.
Smell my suspenders.
Right. Who's doing it anyway?
Me.
Who's
Josh?
Hey?
Josh has written the quiz. So
It's not going to be hard, is it? Is it going to be
Josh's
tough?
fault.
No, it's a lot easier this time.
I've got to say I'm not an arse licker, but I think Josh does the best fucking job on it.
He does, doesn't he?
So there
Cheers,
you go.
Toad.
Town, this is something that I haven't actually confessed in a while, but I haven't actually written a single quiz yet on the channel.
Oh, I'm sure.
He'll message me 3 hours before a podcast saying we're going live. Oh, by the way, I need a quiz.
Yeah, just like that.
Cheers, Jeff.
Anyway, I'll read this now. It's back to addiction. What's your prediction as the season starts again? Are we ready? Will we be steady? Is it joys or lots of pain? New away plans and fortress stands. Are the players strong enough to cope? Football that flows or lackluster shows, or will our hearts be broke? Lose you might, but not without fight. The fans will give you applause. The players are brothers, so fight for each other. Stick together for the cause. If you want some news, you are representing Blues. Our sons will show us the way. Our song will show us the way. Tell me if I'm wrong, but the words of the song must lift and inspire to play. Man to man, we're often partisan. Our shoulders carry the load. When your strength's gone, we will journey on till we reach the end of the road. So players, take note of this rummy quote. Dig deep for power within. I'll remind you again, we play through the pain. The Bluenoses will never give in. So up the fucking Blues, fuck them all, and shit on the river.
Beautiful, Town.
Love that, mate.
Love that, son.
Yes, Toad.
Fantastic, brother.
I just fucking wish I could read them.
Can we get a petition to have, the pre-match walkout? Can we get Tony's poems over the top of the pre-match walkout?
It's a great shout, that is, mate.
Crying, chilling around the stadium as Tony's poems are read out.
I actually want Town to put every single poem that he's done on the Boy in Blue live streams and make a book of them, Town, and I'd buy that off you, mate.
I already do it, mate. So I've fucking written all my life, and I've got books and books.
I would, mate.
Okay,
I'd have that off you, mate.
I'll keep them here in case I run out of fucking coal. I had the fucking chimney sweep come the other fucking day, and I ain't fucking used it. But they have to sweep the fucking chimney all the time. Fucking in. But they're miles behind here, ain't they? Fucking hell. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Great shows. Great tonight. Everyone in the chat, thanks for all the comments. And I'm going to have my brandy and put my fucking suspenders on. So good night.
We'll see you on the quiz, Toad.
Take care, mate.
Town.
Go on,
See you later.
See you later, Town.
Hello, mate.
Bye, mate.
Lads, you need the 2 hour mark. Have we got time for one more call or not? Or do you want to do the quiz?
Can we do the quiz?
Reach?
I think, I need to kind of shoot in a bit because I'm up really early tomorrow. I hate to say, but
No, that's all right.
It's up to you. If you got someone else coming in, mate, it's fine. We're
That's
all
all
right
right.
for a bit.
Right then. So we've reset the quiz league table. So everybody that's commented so far with all your wonderful comments and phone-ins, please keep it up because I love it. And
brilliant.
I'm just going to show you the quiz now. See, we can have up to 50 people, and all your quiz points will all be stored on the official league table. So we've reset it. Brand new
0
start.
points.
0 points for anybody that joins. We've got no competitors yet. So we'll just take that off screen. That's just to show you. And then we'll actually get the quiz up now. And if you haven't already done so, if you download the app Kahoot, that's free. And then you just type in the PIN code to join the quiz, just to end the stream off nicely and have a bit of fun. So if there is any problems with the quiz, Josh, did he?
I tried to make it a lot easier than last time because everyone just moaned it was too hard.
Mate, it's far too hard, mate.
I've made it a lot easier this time. Well, I think it's a lot easier. But yeah. A little less about Barcelona and players' wages, let's put it that way.
I was going to say, there was players' wages, wasn't there? Was it not Messi's salary compared to the Blue squad or something?
Yeah. It's still a stat that baffles me that he's 5 times our whole squad.
It's mad, isn't it? Absolutely mad.
Let's get rid of that one and then add the... right. Rich loves the music, don't you, son?
Mate, I live for the music.
Really?
If I can just give a shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course you can, mate.
For anyone watching that may want to come over to Lorna's Law, we do have a new podcast out tomorrow at 12 o'clock. So as much love over there if you can. Come and give us some subscribers. Jamie, obviously down in the corners, started a channel. Like we said, it's straight up whatever your thoughts be. But yeah, if you can come and give our channel some love, we'd appreciate it massively, and give this podcast a watch tomorrow or over the weekend, whenever you get a chance to, or even in the gym like Rich does.
Absolutely, mate. On the walks, mate. Listen to them all.
Yes, Stephen. Lad, just give him a keep right on. Keep right on, son.
You're on, mate. Nice one.
the Royal Blue.
Cheers, mate. So just download the app Kahoot. Oh, they're all flying in now. It's a brand new start. Get on that league table.
You've got to keep the same name as well. Remember the name, because otherwise you're going to take the points on the league table.
Yes.
So pick your team name and stick to it for the season.
Big Willie. So Big Willie, you have to stay Big Willie for every quiz. Because if you change your name and you're somebody else, it'll put your name and you'll lose all your points.
Where are you, Rich?
I need to get
Rich
on mine.
Is Big Willie, isn't he?
Absolutely, mate. Let's do it.
Where's do you think Smell My Finger will come back this season?
Do you know what? I'm really hopeful that they will.
I hope he
I'd
comes
love
back.
to meet him, mate. I would love to meet him.
Imagine if it was Tone this whole time. Big Tone.
I think it's Mizza.
I think it's Mizza as well.
I think it's Mizza or Chuz.
Cheers, guys. Keep right on, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, Graham Greene again. Go on, son.
Forever true to the Royal Blue.
And as well, we got 14 people so far, which is amazing.
Mate, that's mad.
We can have up to 15 people on this quiz. So come on, Bluenoses, get
Seriously?
involved.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, I paid for the extra thing, didn't I, to extend it.
Love that, mate. I don't think we've ever had so many people, have we?
Dedication to the cause, son. You know, we've got a bit of fun.
Quick. Last time we hit 15 and Jay just hit start quick. But yeah. Come on, guys. Mad Max is it all?
Mad Max.
Mad Max going to go for the win.
Right, I better take the banner off as well, so I don't want to block any questions and get a rollicking.
Come on, a couple more of you.
Come on. Or you can scan that QR code on screen there. So, download the app. Kahoot.
Totally free, isn't it?
Type in that name. Totally free. Type in that number. Or you can scan that code there on your phone if you're watching it on the telly or something. Give it 2 minutes.
So I'm just going to grab a quick drink.
Have you enjoyed the stream then, boys?
Always, mate.
Class.
Always is.
Always, mate.
Like we said earlier, it's the joys of people giving many different opinions. And people able to discuss it and talk. And we were talking with the Law boys the other day, and I don't think there was anything we couldn't have said about your videos, Jay. We were talking about how, like, when you do your call-ins, it's like something completely different, and it's great to be a part of them and great to be on them because it's so different and unique and getting other fans' perspectives.
Cheers, mate.
It makes it interesting, makes it fun. So we definitely love being on your pods and what you
Cheers,
do.
mate.
So
but I am
doing because.
But I just apologise because I am last minute. Like, I live life in the fast lane, mate.
You weren't today though, mate. You were, to be honest, you mentioned it yesterday, and you had the link sent. I forgot you sent the link. So yeah.
The message he sent me was. The message he sent me was, no excuses, it's not last minute. And I was like, to be fair, he's got a point. I'll be on.
and write me a quiz as well while you're at it.
No, he didn't even ask me. He rang Jamie, and Jamie had to say, by the way, Bib wants a quiz.
17 people, 17 people, 18. Come on, get on the quiz.
Love the quiz, mate. Turn of the
no, he rang Jamie and said, "Can you get Josh to write a quiz whilst you're at
it?" Should we start, boys? Yeah,
do it, mate. Do it. Loads. Remember, everyone needs to remember their names.
Yes. Remember your names for the next quiz. You'll add all your points up together. And good luck, everybody. Rich, you going to read the questions, son, or Josh?
Josh, I'm on the quiz, mate.
What was the score the last time Sheffield United and Birmingham City faced each other on the opening day of the season? 1-0 Blues, 1-0 Sheffield United, 1-1 or 2-0 Blues?
I've put the right fucking answers in the right.
I hope you have too as well. What was the score the last time Sheffield United and Birmingham City faced each other on the opening day of the season? Also, remember, guys, the quickest person to answer correct gets the most points.
Yeah.
Fastest finger first, isn't it?
Yeah, fastest finger first, yeah. Add your points together.
It is 1-0 Blues, and it was Maxime Collin with a header.
Did I put that in right?
Yeah.
Oh, Mad Max.
Fastest finger, isn't he? He's got a fast finger.
Which of these former Blues players has never played for Sheffield United? Jeff Horsfield, Tahith Chong, Shay Adams, and Kevin Phillips. Which of these former Blues players never played for Sheffield United?
You're feeling it, Rich?
I need this for the workouts, mate, did you? Get you through them tough sets. Get you through the legs days, won't I?
See, mate, I love it.
Answer is D, Kevin Phillips. I never knew Jeff Horsfield had played for him.
Oh. They're all climbing.
Pressure through. Who was the top goal scorer for Blues in the 2009-10 season? Kevin Phillips, James McFadden, Cameron Jerome, or Christian Benitez? Rest in peace.
Yes.
Who was the top scorer for Blues in the 2009-10 season?
When the quiz is finished as well, I'll download the data and I'll upload it into the quiz program, and it'll calculate everybody's place as well.
It was Cameron Jerome.
I like Cameron Jerome.
11.
Oh,
oof!
Getting there.
Lawler sneaking in.
It's getting spicy.
Who scored the first goal of the 2023-24 season? Was it Stansfield, Juki, Hogan, or Jordan James? Who scored the first goal of the 23-24 season?
Have you fucked it up, Rich?
I think I have, yeah.
It was Juki from the penalty spot against Leeds. That was Nighthead's first game at Blues. Yeah, penalty spot at the 90th minute.
Yeah. It was Leeds, weren't he?
Yeah, me and Max were obliterated that day.
Yeah.
In 2010, how much did Blues pay for Nikola Ẓigić? 5, 5.5, 6, or 6.5?
I like this quiz, Josh. You're fucking good, aren't you, mate?
Autistic, mate. That's all it is.
You're good, mate.
Autism's for the win.
You say that, but I'm sat third.
Jay's my curry brother. He gives me half his curry every time I get for a curry.
6 million. 6 million.
Record sign at the time.
What's going on there? Mad Max.
True or false? David Seaman played for Blues after Arsenal. True or false? David Seaman played for Blues after Arsenal.
I've hit it, but I'm doubting myself as soon as I press the button.
Yeah, I did the same. Yeah.
What a great question that is, Josh.
It is false. He played for Blues, then QPR, then Arsenal.
Oh, no way. Mate. The Messiah.
Oh, fucking hell.
These in order.
I always get these wrong.
Blues' oldest player, oldest to youngest. In the current team, who is the oldest to the youngest? You need to put them in order. Drag them into the place. Oldest
you have
at
to
the
move
top,
and drag them.
youngest at the bottom.
Yeah, so from the top down, from the red down to the bottom, move the players in order.
I'm colourblind, so this is ruining me. I'm going by the shapes.
Just go by the name.
I know, but it's still hurting my eyes.
Who is the oldest? Who is the youngest? There's 20 people playing, Jay.
20 people, yeah. That is the most you've ever had. Superb.
I have no idea.
You've got Lawler's Law
age or Jack Robson. I already got that wrong for definite.
I don't think I've done good with this yet.
Got that wrong.
Dutch, Robinson, Ray.
Who got it right? One person got it right.
I didn't get it right. I messed it up.
Big Willie.
Big Willie, fair play, mate.
Go on, Tone.
Who is the 26-27 Blues women's captain? Chelsea Cornett, Martha Harris, Lily Crossway, or Rebecca Holloway?
No idea.
Majority of you, this is going to be a pure guess. Who is the 2026-27 Blues women's captain?
I watched a few women's games as well, but no idea who the captain is.
It is Chelsea Cornett. She was announced 2 days ago.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Question 9.
What season did Blues last have a yellow away kit? 2019-20, 2021, 21-22, 22-23.
Loving these questions, Josh.
Relatable as well.
I have no idea on that.
It was our remake of the 2011 Europa League one in 21-22.
Return of the P.
In what year was August Prisk born?
Oh, God.
2002, 2004, 2006, 2008.
See Rich sweating.
I have no idea. I've got that wrong.
That's your new number 9.
I don't know how old he is.
2004.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
He's 22 this year.
Oh, Mad Max is creeping up.
What shirt number did Jay Stansfield wear at Exeter? 9, 28, 10, or 18?
Nothing worse than when you answer this quickly and it goes a bit too swift. You're like,
yeah. Yeah. And I think I pressed...
What?
Oh, no, I pressed the wrong one.
9.
I pressed the wrong one as well. Fuck.
I've gone and
It
done
was
it.
iconic. Iconic because his dad's number was retired and he wore his dad's number.
He did. Yeah, that's right.
True or false? Ethan Laird's first loan spell was at MK Dons. True or false? Ethan Laird's first loan spell was at MK Dons.
I've had an absolute mare.
It was true.
It's all right, Jay. You can phone me later.
These next couple are probably going to be the harder ones.
Mad Max is on fire. Mad Max is on fire. Making a comeback with the 3 in a row. Go on, son.
Question 13. What percentage of the club does Shelby Companies Limited own, according to Wikipedia? 92.38%, 89.99%, 100%, 96.64%. What percentage of the club does Shelby Companies Limited own, according to Wikipedia?
Love how you're about to put according to Wikipedia as well.
Yeah, I didn't want someone coming at me and be like, it's wrong. It was 96.64%. I didn't want someone coming at me going, it's wrong. Google says this. That's what I was like.
Yeah.
Team you guys, Masters making a comeback. He wants that top 3 spot. Big
True or false? St Andrews was once used for a festival.
That's a really odd.
True or St Andrews was once used for a festival.
My poor girlfriend is just watching my head fall off over a quiz here.
It's true. It was used twice, 1988 and 2002.
Okay.
For a BRMB festival. No, the next one's mad.
The Messiah's
Mad
on somewhere.
Not messing about, man.
Yeah, I'm messing about. Max, this is your chance to snipe it, son.
During the years of 2012 and 2014, how many players did Lee Clark sign?
How many free agents did Lee Clark sign?
35, 41, 47.
I have no idea.
I'm assuming I'll say it after because I've just realised something. It is 47.
47. Got that wrong.
In two.
Wow.
I'm assuming no one got all the questions right, Jay.
Yeah.
Nah.
You know, you copy and paste the answers I send you.
Yeah.
All the correct answers were in bold.
Was they?
Were they?
Yeah, because I send it you with the answer in bold. If you look at that 47, the answer's in bold compared to the other 3.
You could have told me before, mate.
I'll take third.
Podium. Mad Max.
Oh.
And the Messiah taking number 1.
We got to give him it, ain't we?
Mate.
Let's do this.
Go on, son.
Well done, Rich. Well done.
Fair play, son.
Was that one too hard for you, Rich?
Mate, that was nice. That was. I didn't realise that was a good quiz. That was. Do you know when you have to put them in order? My brain can't compute it that quickly, and I'm like panicking when I'm trying to move them up and down. I always get them wrong. Always. I think I've got one right.
The only one I got, I think, was Dimmy.
Yeah.
Literally was. It was the Messiah, Lawler's Law up until 4th, and then other people.
So what I'm going to
George coming fourth.
so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let you guys just hold the fort just for 1 second, because I'm going to download the quiz report. So I can't multitask, and I'm going to upload it into the league table and then share it.
Go for it, mate.
So
I didn't try. I was going to make it a lot of it about the upcoming game against Sheffield United and try and relate it in that way. Then I thought, no, just ask Chat GPT to give me a random fact, and it was like St Andrews was used for a concert, and I was like, I do.
I thought that might have been a trick question, to be fair. I nearly went false on it, but I thought maybe not a lot of football stadiums do have festivals, don't they, or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I thought it was a random question to ask, as in, like, so there must have been. So I just went, yeah, true.
Right. So
it was called the BRNB Party in the Park 2002.
Oh, but Party in the Parks, yeah. It
was at St Andrews Stadium.
It's just waiting for the file to download.
It had Westlife, Michelle Branch, Top Loader, Blue, Will Young, A1, Liberty X, Gareth Gates, H and Claire, and Hearsay.
Didn't have Chesney Hawks? One and only?
Not really.
Please say no, Chesney Hawks is.
I know who Chesney Hawks is.
The one and only. Yeah.
Is that shared on yours? Yeah. There we go.
Mate, I want to see my top of the. I want to see me top of the league, mate. Although I don't look at the table till Christmas, but I definitely want to have a look at this league table.
So let's log the results, and it'll also.
Have you got Champions League? Have you got Champions League spots in that?
Have
you got Champions League spots and Europa League?
It should log it.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, what's going on here? Hang on. Let's try one more time. Is it changed or not?
Now what's going on, man? What's happening, man?
Fuck's sake.
Where am I top of the league? What's going on?
It's rigged, isn't it?
Mate, we've got to do the quiz again.
Hang on. Filled in the Kahoot summary. Standings. There we go.
Mate, where am I? I'm not top of the league.
Yeah, right. Why? I should be third. What's going on here?
What's going on here?
Whoa.
Fixed.
Mate, you need to sort that out.
What's going on here?
PCFC, Rich out, mate.
What's going on here? Why has he fucking done that?
Mate, where am I?
He's having a mare, mate.
17th. You're in Blues' favourite position.
I'm fighting relegation. I'm top of the league, mate. Can you sort it out?
Oh, mate.
Carson Young over here done us over.
Right, mate, do me a favour, sort it out, and tomorrow, can you do like a special video on it, just to show the league tables? Show them top.
Why is he doing that? Oh, man, something's going on here. What's going on?
Out, man.
Let's stop winding him up before his head falls off.
Come on, Jay, get to 5,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Push to Bib to 5K.
Can't do it without you guys. It's all free to do.
We need to get you to, do you reckon 5K before Christmas, mate?
Yeah.
You should do, shouldn't it?
I hope so, mate.
That's got to be the target, isn't it, really?
Keep trying, son. But yeah, lads, it's been an absolute pleasure getting you on. Thank you to literally everybody that supports me. All your comments, all the members that pay for the subscriptions to help me run the cost of the channel. People that have donated money as well tonight, that helps massively. All your wonderful comments, all the phonings. I can't thank you enough. And you gents as well, just coming on off the drop of a hat as well.
Pleasure.
All loads. And don't forget to plug their channel as well. So,
definitely.
Jay, I'll start with you first. What's your message, mate, for the Bluenoses?
Keep right on. Keep the faith. It's going to be a better year. Let's fucking go.
Fair play, son. Josh?
Up the Beadle. Keep right on. In Chris Davis we trust. And
absolutely.
I believe that we will win.
Beautiful, mate. Reach.
Keep the faith. Enjoy the season. We've got 3 odd weeks left of the transfer window. So I'm sure the club are going to make some decent signings and just enjoy it. And like I say, it's going to be nice getting back to St Andrews and seeing all our mates again and having a laugh and enjoying the football, so we can all come on here and talk about it, because it is massively missed in the summer, isn't it? You know, it's you don't get to see everybody and stuff, so it's nice to see people back as well after the summer. Make sure everyone's safe and sound, and I hope them fires where you are, mate, are all sorted and no one's got badly injured in that. But yeah, to keep right on, and thanks for watching the channels. We do enjoy doing it, and it was all on opinions. And watch the lads on Lawler's Law. It's good fun. So yeah, just enjoy it. Let's have it.
Let's have it. Keep right on, son. Lads,
cheers, mate.
Love you all, loads. Up the fucking
Cheers,
Blues. And,
take care, guys.
Fuck them all.
Who's that? Me? Oh, yeah, you. Sorry. Hello, boy. Wherever we go.
Tony and Dad.
7-0 now, I'm here. Let's fucking have this.